Fook off Friday.
Fook off Friday. We gonna drink, smoke, fook on a Friday. Fook off Friday. We gonna drink, smoke, fook on a Friday. Fook off Friday. We gonna drink, smoke, fook on a Friday. Fook off Friday. We gonna drink, smoke, fook on a Friday. MMA on a Friday. Yay Lord on a Friday. Fat on a Friday. Fook off Friday.
I can rub my nipples to this sexy little beat. Me reading the news, it makes your chode wanna skeet. Watching MMA makes my knees so weak. Points to JBH, mission complete.
Fook off Friday. We gonna drink, smoke, fook on a Friday. Fook off Friday. We gonna drink, smoke, fook on a Friday. Stop the points game right now. It's time to do something dumb. Fook off Friday. We gonna drink, smoke, fook on a Friday. Fook off Friday. We gonna drink, smoke, fook on a Friday.
Yes! Fook off Friday! Hello, everybody. I hope everyone is wonderful.
Wonderful.
Yeah, Jesse, how are you tonight?
I'm wonderful, Moss. How are you?
I just said I was,
Wonderful.
Never ask me that question again. I'm always wonderful on a Friday. Here it is. We are live, and apologies for the lateness. We have contractors outside, and they're still going. It's 7:15 p.m. on the West Coast, and they started at like 6-something a.m. These guys are beasts, absolute beasts. So shout out to the contractors out there. They are wonderful. You know what else is wonderful? JBH.
What?
This freaking card, man. This card has a potential to be the best of the year. This card is fire. 3 title fights, and I am very, very excited that we get to see all 3 title fights. Let's knock on wood. All right, just knocked on the wood because, you know, with the coronavirus and all the craziness going on, you never know. But
Coronavirus.
looking pretty good, officiale. And how pumped are you about this?
I'm very excited. You know what threw me off was I thought the card was going to start at like some bizarre time tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
It starts at like a normal time. That weirds me out a little bit.
Why?
I don't know.
Why would it start at a bizarre? Oh, because
it's in Abu Dhabi, yeah.
Yeah, they don't care. Listen, it's all about those pay-per-views, and I'm buying it. Well, we always buy the pay-per-view, and if you want to buy the pay-per-view, link in the description. Use that link. Do it. ESPN Plus. But I think a lot of people are going to be buying this thing.
If you buy it, you have the right to complain about it if it's shit. But if you don't buy it, keep your mouth shut.
Oh, shit. Drop the Mike Perry's in the chat.
He touched me.
He touched me. Here it is. Touch me. Mike Perry donation. Dance, Mike. He touched me. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Ready? Yeah. Look out. Cruelty Dome is touching Mike Perry. Yeah. Wow. Look at that. Chrome with the Mike Perry donation.
Fuck you both for being late. Points to the people.
Oh, my
Chrome
God.
2020.
Jesus.
Hashtag the people's champ.
Chrome with the first official MMA-Holes, and he did it on not the MMA-Holes too. Shout out to Chrome to your dome with the new Mike Perry donation. And Jesse, what do you think about that thing?
I think it's wonderful, Moss. I feel a little weird yelling because they can hear us outside.
Yeah.
As always, the greatest MMA show on YouTube. Shout out to the chat.
Whoop.
Kelly, thank you. Shout out to you, Kelly. And we'll throw that to the 6 hour. So, 5 hour squad
on,
party.
Moss.
I'm not going to add any more hours.
Hey, where's the hyphen?
If the people win. All right, you want a hyphen? Sure. Whatever you like, Jesse. Here we go. There you go. There's your hyphen.
Nice.
Cool. Yeah, if the people win on Sunday, we'll do a 5 hour gaming stream. And if myself or JBH wins the points game, well, what happens?
The loser has to get a whipped cream pie smashed in their face.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Are you ready to get whipped, Moss?
So, wait, we're not eating? We're not eating pie? Oh, boy. All right, points to Mystic, please. This was her idea, so points to Mystic. Make her pay for this.
We've never done something this weird before.
Yes. By the way, that Mike Perry donation, it gets stuck in my head.
Yeah?
It really
He
does.
touched me.
I'm going to miss Tyron. I'm going to miss Tyron Woodley, but the Mike Perry one is far superior. Okay, speaking of not Mike Perry, let's talk about this here, Jesse. Now that they all made weight, you saw them kind of... Did you see the face-offs?
No, I actually... You know what? I didn't see any of the embeddeds, and I didn't see any of the weigh-ins.
You saw 2 of the embeddeds?
No, I didn't see any of them.
Okay. I thought you saw 2 of them. All right.
No, if you watched them in bed, I was sleeping. And then I didn't see the weigh-ins. I didn't see the face-offs. I didn't see anything this week. Like, what the fuck, Moss?
It is UFC. I don't understand
I gotta get
this.
on my game.
UFC 251 3 title fights. I have been engulfing. Everything UFC 251 has been pushed into my eyeballs. I cannot get enough of the information. I am loving this card, and I don't know how you're not watching all this stuff. What's going on?
I want to. I don't know. I've been doing a lot of shit.
Do you secretly not care about UFC 251? Is it not as good as I'm hyping up to be, or anyone else's?
I unpacked the whole house in 3 days, Moss.
Oh,
without your help.
That means nothing. And I did help you.
I can't stop pumping off watching the show.
Oh.
It's not that I think you are hot. No disrespect. I just get so worked up thinking about MMA that I just pump off.
Yeah.
Using 2 to 3 shows nothing too intense. Points to the people.
Oh, man.
BTW Mike Perry needs help.
He does need help, and thank you for that donation. That goes to 47 to the people. Holy smokes. Maybe no one gets the pie in the face. Yeah, I mean, I pump off to the show a lot, too, and to the UFC, so I can relate. I tugged one out before the show, to the show.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
Without me present?
I did it in the living room while I was watching the contractors cut the pavers. I was just jerking off to the Mexican contractors. No, that's a lie. Or maybe it isn't. Who knows? Oh, shit. It's going down. Alex hits it. He touched me. Oh, yeah. Come on, Jesse. Twerk to it. Yeah. Dance, Mike. Oh. Look at him dance, Jesse.
Level up.
Can you do that dance? Dance in the chat. Dance. Touch. What? Oh, I love this donation.
To the people, raised fist.
Wow,
5
Alex.
hours is plenty of time for a little jackbox. He touched me.
But don't you guys want to see Moss get a nice whipped cream facial?
Jesse? I don't know. The people are winning right now. 87-0-0. Look at that. A dominating start for the people.
Jorge literally looked like Jesus in the Passion of the Christ right before he was crucified at Weigh-ins.
Yes. You know what? That's what I thought too, man.
That's the people, Moss.
Yes, that is the people. And I thought the same thing. We're going to show, we put it on the community section. And, yeah, everyone, listen, I'm with you. I want Street Jesus to win. I'm in. I'm in for this. I like the possibilities afterwards. And I think he's fun. I think he's the more fun champ. But the realer 170 champ is the realer.
The more real?
The realist 170 champ is Kamaru Usman. And look at this picture over here. Just take a peek at this thing, right? I'm calling it the crucifixion. Like, he's doing the resurrection and all that stuff. It's the crucifixion. Let's be serious here. Because if you look at the two of these guys, right, you see a focused BBC and you see a homeless man smiling just because he's getting paid. Let's be honest, Jesse. Look at this picture. What do you pull from this thing?
I see the guy from Yellowstone in the movie 2012.
Yellowstone?
Who lived in Yellowstone in the movie 2012. What's his name?
That movie's horrific, so I'm just going to pretend that.
What was his name, guys?
I don't know. That movie's horrific.
The crazy
How could you
guy.
quote 2012? One of the worst movies of all time. Diego.
Love from Western Sydney, Australia. Go, Alex.
Woo! Hey, look at you. That's right, the Aussie. And listen, I think you got, if you're an Alex fan, Volkanovski, I think you got a good chance of seeing another dub. Thank you, Diego.
And then I see Cyborg from Teen Titans.
Well, both of these references are right over my head.
Woody Harrelson and the Cyborg cartoon from Teen Titans.
Okay. That's what you see over here. What is that supposed to mean, though? Now that you see that, what is that? Is that good or bad?
I mean, I don't know.
Sounds terrible.
Use your own interpretation.
So I'm assuming that's bad.
CBD. Nixie. With the CBD.
CBD. It helps with healing process and inflammation and stuff like that. So you want to get before or after the fight training.
Make your life a better place.
Buy and face, really?
Yeah.
The best damn show on YouTube has reduced itself to 1953 Stooges material. The Arizona sun fried your brains. Point to the people.
There you go.
P.S.
Really selling this
love
moss.
you.
There you go. All right. Let's go 98 points to the people. Well, listen. This is JBH's idea over here.
Well, you could have come up with a better idea.
I come up with every idea.
So then what's your problem? What
You're
are you
going,
complaining
woo,
about?
woo, woo, woo. Do your best Three Stooges. Woo, 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 woo. No? Do you know what the Three Stooges are?
Yes, I know what the Three Stooges are. I'm not retarded.
Well, no.
What do you think, I'm 12?
Pervert time! The palest monkey in the world with the boobies! Look at how big they are! Hey!
I can see your underwear. Put your boobies in the air, flapping like I just don't care. Can I lick your pubic hair? Snap a picture, time to share. Choke my meat vision impaired. Filthy mind, I need a prayer.
Look at the
cameraman, beware. Pervert cameraman.
Show them tits.
Pervert cameraman.
$10 tip.
Pervert cameraman.
Yanni Celeste.
Pervert cameraman.
Show them breasts.
Motorboat him.
Points to the people.
Oh, it's going to
We, the people, hold these truths to be Jackbox, where we need to be to rename the studio.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. What did you say there? Thank you so much. Holy shit.
You need the $500 donation. The $500 rename the studio donation from Streamlabs.
Man, that motorboat. Whew. Jesse, you got to motorboat the boobs next time with me. We got to do it together.
I'm good.
No? Why not? All right, 108. So the people running away with this. You mean to tell me you don't want to see Jesse with pie all over her face? I wanna, hey, Mo! Right in your face. That's what I want to do. Come on, points to the boys over here. That's what we need. Because we need some pie in Jesse's face, for God's sakes. Right? All right. Thank you, people. Thank you. Anyway. All right. So, yeah, we were talking about this picture. We were talking about the look on both of these gentlemen's face after they weighed in. Masvidal is smiling. Usman with the mask on and flexing. Now, let's talk about Dana White. Why the hell does that man never wear a mask? What is up?
Because there's already a vaccine that exists, and Dana White already got it because he's best friends with Donald Trump, who also already got the vaccine, which is why Donald Trump never wears a mask anywhere. And this is all a ploy for the government to control the United States of America.
Let's talk about this seriously for a second here. Anytime I watch him on Embedded, he's on the plane with other fighters. Everyone's got the masks on. People are in freaking these crazy suits looking like it's the end of the world here. And Dana White just, ferdy, no mask for me. Fist pump, shake your hand, hug, kiss you. No cares. What is that? Why is Dana White not wearing a mask? Am I the only one that thinks this is fucking bizarre?
I don't even pay attention anymore. I just try to live my life and try to survive. We're at the point of
of no return. So let's just try to survive. Who cares anymore what everybody else is doing?
They are taking every precaution here. Like, they're going overboard and making sure that every fighter is safe, the staff is safe, everyone's safe. But the boss can walk around with nothing, no mask.
Probably, have you ever thought that maybe he had the antibodies tested positive for it, so he's already had it, so he can't get it again, so he never wears a mask because he can't get the coronavirus
According to the people, that it doesn't matter if you had these antibodies or whatever. There are different strains of this. You could still spread this shit.
But how do we know? How do we know?
I don't know.
Dana White knows because he's Donald Trump's friend.
But don't you
who
think...
Who knows Dr. Fauci?
But don't you think this is bad procedure by the UFC here? Like, to have this guy who is saying, I'm doing everything I can to make this thing the safest thing in the world, and then just everywhere Dana White is, and everyone has masks and is saran wrapped, Dana White's just prancing around like nothing's wrong. Don't you think this is... What's going on?
I don't pay attention anymore. I wear masks and saran wrap myself when I go out, but what am I going to do about what everybody else does? What the fuck? There's too many people in the world. I'm not good. Like, why?
Hold on. No, but hear me out, Jesse.
I get what you're saying, but what,
you don't think this is weird?
What do you care? As long as nobody, he probably already had it. It is what it is, and then move on.
Wait. Hold on a second. So this is fine to you?
No, it's not fine to me. If it was me, I'd be wearing a mask. But what
am
I going to do?
I'm confused. That's what I'm saying here. I'm bringing something up that no one is fucking talking about, okay? Now, I'm not saying that...
Everybody's talking
maybe
about
the fucking virus is fake. Let's just put it out there. Maybe this is #1 bullshit, right?
This is #1 bullshit.
Because I don't understand how everyone has to follow these procedures, but one person does not have to do it. That makes 0 sense to me. 0 sense. Now, I love what Dana White's doing. I love the fact that he's having these fights. I am not trying to criticize him. I'm trying to understand how is this possible? How? It makes no sense at all. Never have I seen him with a mask on.
Dana White, Moss.
Is he a hologram?
I'll tell you now. Ready? Dana White is a wizard, Harry.
Whatever the fuck that means. Let's talk about this. When you wear the mask, right?
He's so nasty.
What are you talking about?
That was nasty.
No, I didn't know what you were talking about. So I was just like, all right.
Have you ever seen Harry Potter?
No, I don't watch it. Does this look like a face that watches Harry Potter?
Oh, that explains a lot.
I don't watch no fucking Harry Potter. Listen, if you watch Harry Potter, you need your fucking head examined. That's what I think. But anyway, that's my movie opinion. Let's talk about Dana White prancing around with no mask. Doesn't make sense.
Because he's a wizard.
Because he's a wizard.
He doesn't get coronavirus. He knows how he
shopping during a pandemic.
All right. So there's Jesse. What do you guys think? I mean, this is weird.
Love the new Mike Perry donation. With that being said, the Woodley rap is too good of a troll donation to be axed. I say make it the $75 donation. Sorry, but I really want to see JBH take that pie to the face.
Oh, shit!
Moss, the best Fortnite partner.
Oh, thank you, Drunk. Yes, that's right. We were the top dogs. That's right.
I'm not the best Fortnite partner, Drunk.
2 points for the mystical.
Wonderful.
Thank you. Put that pie in Jesse's face. How dare you? Wow, thank you, Drunk. What a gentleman. Ha! Take that, Jesse. Take that.
Yeah, you and your whole 2 points, Moss.
See, I'm
going down.
Listen, Roberto always throws me over his shoulder and says, I got you, buddy.
Fortnite style.
But now Drunk Savage, another man that wants to see the pie in your face. And tonight, we will prevail. Tonight,
for the record,
we will see a pie in Jesse's face.
Moss was very anti-whipped cream in the face. So if you guys really want to get under Moss's skin... You know.
Points to Mystic, because I think she deserves this for putting you through the experience of a pie in the face. Anyway, let's get back to these two over here. Well, first of all, I want to hear what the people say about Dana White with no mask. And then we're going to go into the main event. We're going to work our way around the card. And this is the pre-show to UFC 251. This is the place to be. This is the pre-party before the big dance. And then tomorrow, the main party is where, Jesse? Back on the MMA-Holes. That's right. Back here tomorrow night, we will have the main party. We'll be hanging with the boys.
Hanging with the boys.
Put the fucking pie in this girl's face immediately, please.
I was looking for the right answer. I thought you wanted me to say like Abu Dhabi or...
Yes, that Abu Dhabi is the party, guys.
I didn't know where you were sending me there,
Yes.
Moss.
Okay. All right. So, chat, what do you think about Dana White prancing around with no mask? Let me hear it. I want to know, what is the deal? Why is the boss allowed to spread the virus, but no one else is allowed to do it? I don't get it.
Dana's been vaccinated. How does one get a friend with benefits? Because I've always been in stable RS when I got pussy. I don't know. Okay. Dana is a Neanderthal with money.
You got Alex coming in with the level.
Smash the likes, you crazy fooks.
That's right. Bash the shit out of it. Bash those likes.
Well, that was very 3D-ish, Moss. Oh, can you add that should be the next step. Figuring out how to add a 3D effect and then sending all the viewers 3D glasses so you can go. And then your thumb comes.
Do you think these people are going to sit there with 3D glasses on? I mean, maybe
out.
some will. But majority no. Thank you, Alex. Appreciate that. That goes to the people, Jess.
Yeah.
You've lost Alex. Alex went to the people. Look at that. He's turned to the people, Jesse.
Yeah.
You've lost Alex. So now, if I can get the boys to get together,
Drunk Savage would wear 3D glasses, Moss.
While we're watching Harry Potter together, can we all wear the 3D glasses?
Who's watching Harry Potter together?
I'm just piggybacking off your ridiculousness. Here we go.
Not
True
good.
Grit.
Millionaires don't have to follow rules. Only us commoners.
Maybe that's what it is. And
Peasants.
someone in the chat said that Dana White has the vaccine. Maybe that's what's going on here. Maybe Dana and the Donald have the vaccination, and they're not telling us about this. Honestly, I think the boss should be like, why isn't a reporter, they're so fucking scared of asking Dana White this question. Why aren't they asking him? Did they ask him this?
Yeah, they asked him like multiple times.
Wait, why he's not wearing the mask?
Yeah, even at the last event they were asking him. And
what did he say?
He just kind of blew it off.
What?
Yeah, he didn't really like
He just blew it.
acknowledge that.
Sound the alarms. Sound the alarms. The Michael Anzalone is about to fly.
Anzalone! Michael Anzalone! Yes! Anzalone! Michael Anzalone! Watch out, here he comes with the wrench friend, heart and soul of the holes, Mrs. D girlfriend. Time out trolls, welcome to the dead end. Cock so big that you can't even comprehend. Boston Chrome, making bitches moan on the timestamp throne on the chatting stone. Hold up! Save the show for the tales will be told about Michael Anzalone.
Oh, it never gets old, Jesse. It never gets old.
R.I.P. Mikey FDG flat power.
Wow, look at all the ends.
Now you can grab Anne's face.
Man, oh man, Flat, thank you. Appreciate that donation. Wow, the wonderful, wonderful 2132. What is going on? No pie in the face tonight, Jesse.
Let's go, guys. I know you want to see Moss humiliated on air.
Could this be the first night where we don't hear points? JBH. Could this be the first night ever, Jesse?
It's species of his ego. He wants to look cool.
Maybe.
You think that's what it is? Might be, man. I tell you what, it seems a little reckless. I'm just going to be honest. Like, it seems a little reckless. I want to make this clear, though. I am not trying to criticize the boss. I like everything that the boss is doing, having these events saying, "Fook the coronavirus, we keep going." It just doesn't make sense to me. Makes zero sense why he would risk people, and he's fist bumping and shaking hands and hugging people, no mask. It just doesn't make sense. It goes against everything they're doing.
A pandemic.
So weird.
Come on, people now. Smile at your brother.
Come on, people now. Smile at your brother. You know the rest of it?
I don't even know what song you're
Gonna love one another right now. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da. All right, 136. To the people, thank you very much. All right, so we got the comments about Dana White and the first night ever. No points to JBH. Will it happen?
Watching fights. Fist so tight. MMA-Holes. Nights. Bomb. 100 likes. Watching fights. Fist so tight. MMA-Holes. Punch the likes. Bomb. 100 likes. Watching fights.
Yeah, baby. Pump them.
The dislikes can
Choke on a carrot.
Thank you for the likes. Appreciate it. Fook the haters. 266.
Hang with the boys.
Are all 266 of you going to be with us tomorrow night as we react to a fantastical card? Let me know. But more importantly, Jesse, we said to let us know about this picture.
Yeah.
What do you pull from this picture? Do you pull anything? Do you see nerves? Do you see weakness? Do you see strength? What do you see in this picture? Do you see confidence?
I see cockiness and calm.
Does this picture paint a picture
Wonderful, wonderful.
of who's going to win tomorrow night?
No.
No. So this tells you nothing.
This tells me absolutely fucking nothing.
If you were to look at this picture and say, okay, this guy's going to win. If you had to choose just from the picture, who would you say win?
I would not be able to choose from this picture.
Okay, chat, what do you pull from this picture?
Backyard Warrior versus a fake, says Flat Earth Deacon. Masvidal has a real chance, says Volcn. 2 joints, says Pump Pump. CC 2.0. Masvidal looks a bit soft and flabby compared to usual. React to the face-off, says CRBBZ. The double champ says I see a killer in Jorge's face. 100 fights, says 2 joints. Baptized round 2. Jorge not scared. Ass so tight. Jorge not scared. I see. Tarzan wins by
wait,
TKO.
hold on. Pause. Not scared. Ass so tight.
2 different comments.
Oh. Thought that was the same comment. I was like, wow, how does that go together?
Masvidal for the upset. Masvidal is chaotic enough to win. Jorge scared. Pull nothing from weigh-in. Some fighters need to get the first punch to wake up. Pump, pump. Masvidal will have his hands full. JM thankful he made it. Kamaru from picture. Size difference 50-45. COVID news. Woo. Usman. Be something if Street Jesus crucifies him. Does the picture matter? Masvidal, of course, Moss being an Usman fan. Usman.
Oh, let's talk about this real quick, Jesse.
Okay. You're very handsome today.
Thank you. I just want to say something real quick, Jesse.
Okay.
Hold on. Can I get the stage?
Yes, sir. Go
Okay.
for it.
I just want to say something. This week leading up to UFC 251, the Jorge Masvidal party that has been very supportive of Jorge Masvidal, and I understand why, because he's a very likable guy. He's a flashy fighter. And he deserves everything that he's getting right now, including the money and the attention. So let me go there by saying that. And I've pretty much made it clear during the week as I was making jokes about things. I believe Usman's going to win this fight. It's going to be ugly for Jorge. That's a firm belief of mine. And the fact that I believe this, I have been crucified over and over again by simps, I would call them, Jorge Masvidal simps that are unruly human beings. I don't think I've ever seen a fan base like this, bandwagon fan base like this in my life. So let me say this to the Jorge Masvidal simps out there, okay? Now, there are people that are rooting for him that are true fans, and then there are the simps. Let me just address the Jorge simps, okay? You guys, you got to get a better shtick. This whole thing about comparing him to I'm hating on Jorge and Conor. You love Conor McGregor, you don't love Jorge. Like, I don't know how Conor gets into the picture with this. It's about Masvidal losing the fight. I believe he's going to lose wholeheartedly. He's going to get smashed by Kamaru Usman. I am rooting for Jorge Masvidal. Let me make that fucking clear to you. I'm rooting for the guy. But the fact that you guys are sucking him off as much as you are, you make me want to root for Usman in the worst way. Do not push me. Do not push my hand. Jorge Masvidal is going to lose. I'm rooting for him. If you keep this shit up, I'm going to root against him, and the BBC is going to win, and I'm going to celebrate and gloat in your faces. Don't make that happen. It's going to be an easy gloat, okay? Jesse, what is the reason why there are so many Jorge simps?
I think you might have missed it. I think because you said it. You said the reason. You had made comments that they bring up Conor, and you have no idea how Conor is relevant.
Yeah.
This has nothing to do with you choosing against Masvidal or you choosing Usman. This has nothing to do with that. These are people who probably hate Conor and hate that you love him so much, so they're trying to find something else to throw at you.
Oh, so you're saying...
That's why they keep bringing up Conor, and he has nothing to do with the situation.
You're saying the fact that I have a very high winning percentage with my picks, and I'm very knowledgeable about the sport, that they decide to find things to try to hit me below the belt to try to get to me. So you're saying they're trying to get to the mystical one. Is that what's happening here?
Yeah, don't let them.
But why are they failing so miserably? Like this guy, MB.
Well, you brought him up.
I read his comments over here. No, actually, I pinned his comments so everyone can see it. I don't know what this guy is smoking. I have no idea. But if you threaten to unsubscribe, I don't care. You have to threaten something else. Because the unsubscribe, I'm going to pin your comment. Because it's funny as all fuck. I don't care. All right?
But you know what it is they feel that you think that one person is more important than everybody else. So by losing them as a subscriber, that it impacts the show somehow.
I do not lose sleep if a fighter loses. In football, in baseball, and basketball, if my team loses, I do lose sleep. But if my fighter loses, which I root very hard for in the moment, I do not lose any sleep. Okay? Now, maybe some of you lose that sleep. Maybe some of you sleep with Jorge. Maybe some of you blow Jorge Masvidal. I don't know what it is. But the simping that is going on for Jorge Masvidal is out of control. You need to pump the brakes. You need to just settle down here. It's getting a little out of control, Jesse. That had to be said. Now, speaking, special FaceTime. Nicole coming in.
My girl.
I've got a special face.
Special.
Attention is short, bust to outer space. Mine in a special place. GSP abducted me. I'm from an alien race. Special face.
Yes.
Special face. Special face.
Nicole. Oh, come on, Nicole. You ruined everything.
Dana thinks he is untouchable.
Yeah, he does.
Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. Points to my girl JBH.
Let's go, Nicole.
Nicole?
Let's go, baby. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Yeah.
I played the wrong song. Was that 11 points to Jesse?
Nicole.
Damn it.
Flexing new points, JBH is gonna win here, and we'll keep pushing till we know the loss is really lost.
You know what? I really wanted to run the table here with no points to Jesse, and Nicole ruined everything.
Super.
You're getting that pie in your face, Jesse.
JBH, don't get down, get up and put that pie in the people's face. Points JBH.
Oh
Let's go,
my!
large
What
ball.
is going? What the hell is going on?
Large box, large box, large box, large box. Say it in the chat. Large box, large box. Flexing the points, JBH is gonna win it, then we'll keep pushing till we know the loss is really lost. Raise the bar.
Fucking A. What is going on here? The points train is going in Jesse's favor, and that means the pie is going to go in my face. What? That is not acceptable. Points to the boys immediately. We need some help here, Jesse. This is crazy. The boys.
Don't worry, Nicole. He hates on anyone who gives me points.
Oh my God.
I said smile, fucking pussies.
Fucking pussy.
D-Rest said smile to the fucking pussies.
Fucking pussy.
Let's go 138 to the people. Thank you, D-Rest. Okay. Holy shit, Jesse. The J-Tards are waking up, man. They're waking up.
I just want you guys to know that all donations tonight go to my carpal tunnel fund. Isn't that what it's called, right?
You know what helps carpal tunnel syndrome? A pie to your face. That's what helps it.
Shopping during a pandemic.
Nick C.
No shutout. Mercy donation.
Oh,
Points JBH.
What is going on? Mercy.
Go, Nixie!
I gotta grow a vagina. It's ridiculous. I need a vagina.
Nixie!
Oh, I can see how this is gonna go tonight. You see no Roberto Hernandez, so you're like, oh, okay. I'm gonna donate to Jesse and make Chris suffer tonight with a pie in his face. I see what you're doing. He doesn't have Roberto Hernandez. The boys have abandoned Chris. I get it. Yeah. Yeah.
What are you doing?
Come on, boys. We need some help over
Shopping
here.
during a
We can't let
pandemic.
this fiasco take place.
Masvidal said he's been training hard, but he posted a video the other day of him on a boat partying with bitches. Colby even said Jorge loves the party lifestyle. So how hard do you really think he's been training? Plus bad weight cut. I'm with you, Moss. P2 Moss.
Okay, so Drunk Savage, thank you for the points!
Why are you going against me, Greg? I thought you were my best friend.
Ah, yes, boys!
Wonderful, wonderful.
I'm with you, drunk.
Drunk savage.
What the hell is that? Sounds like jizz coming out of your mouth.
That's what jizz sounds like coming out of someone's mouth?
Sounds like
I don't know
bubbly
what,
jizz coming out of your mouth.
I don't know what women spit jizz out like that you've been with like that, but
Should I? Nah.
I don't think any woman spits jizz out like that.
I plead the fifth. All right.
So you have been with a woman that spits?
No, I had to
you
come
haven't.
back, but it was gonna fuck with you, so I didn't want to do that. Super chat. Travis with the DHE.
R.I.P. Abdul Munap. R.I.P. Michael Anzalone. Georgie for the win. Points for the J Crew.
What is going on here?
Travis!
Oh, come on!
Travis!
I just want to make something very clear here, Jesse.
Yeah?
You are picking Kamaru Usman, correct?
Yes.
She is not picking Jorge Masvidal, in case I pissed you off with my little rant, okay? She's picking Jorge too.
Yeah, but I think they're going after you because you were more vocal about it.
Well, they're a bunch of fucking simps. I don't care.
Super chat.
Double chip.
Let's get JBH on the board. Points JBH.
What is this?
Get
25.
that in the face, Mom.
Oh, come on. What is going on?
Double chip.
Come on, boys.
Love you, baby.
What is this?
Double chip.
Come on.
Points, JBH is gonna win. We're gonna keep pushing till we know the loss is really lost. Raise the bar. We're showing JBH is boss.
Oh my God, bombs are coming in. What is going on? What the hell is going on? This is unbelievable stuff. 53 points for JBH. The 5-hour gaming stream is still in the lead with 138 and 4 miserable points to the boys. You can't tell me there's a bunch of girls in the chat. There's got to be some boys in there.
Boom, roasted. Boom,
Man.
roasted. You suck. Boom, roasted.
Points game is heating up. Real gamer.
Moss, bruh, you can't be smoking mystic roots with the nonsense pics you got. That's gotta be crack rocks. Your boy Snoozman about to get boom slapped by Masvidal.
Oh
Points
my God.
JBH.
Come on. You don't believe that, do you? You don't believe that? There's no way. There's no way. All right, I'm going to put this out there. I'm just going to say this. Can Masvidal win this fight? Yes, he can win this fight. There is always a chance for an MMA fighter to get the W, right? But if you're a Jorge Masvidal fan, or if you just, you think you have that feeling that he's going to win, how can you be 100% confident that Jorge is just going to get this thing done? When you have a guy in Kamaru Usman has been dominating everybody. I mean, the guy is the most well-rounded fighter at 170. There's no one as good as this guy. He's more powerful. He's got fantastic wrestling. Wrestling basically beats everything. And he's got pop in his hands. He's got cardio for days. The dude is a stud. You mean to tell me this dude off the couch, off the fucking cardboard box that he was sleeping on, you think Street Jesus, Street Homeless, is going to get the win over a guy that's a fucking Adonis stud? What are you smoking? I don't get it. Please, let me have some.
I think
Shopping during a
now this is trying to bug you.
I'm playing the heel.
Not sure who has a better chance of winning, Kratos versus that boss that Moss is currently into hour 19 of battling, or Jorge versus Marty. Ever wonder why only women get carpal tunnel? Think about it. Points Moss.
Oh, Kaidono! Hanging with the boys! Hey! A real donation right there! Put it in the boys! Put it in the boys' box! Yeah, baby!
We got them points. Voice of the boys be making that noise.
We're coming back! We're coming back! Jesse, you fearful? The boys are coming back.
No.
Carpal tunnel? No?
Shut up. That's not why I got it.
Wonderful, wonderful.
I get you. Man, help me figure this out. Why am I not seeing Masvidal winning this fight clear? Because I would want to say Street Jesus is going to get the win. All the possibilities. Imagine if he gets that win. It'd be insane. But I think you guys are smoking.
Game Brad gives flurries to the face of Usman and KOs him 48 seconds in the first.
48?
Again points to JBH.
Let's go, large paw!
Where is this coming? Because he... I don't get it. What's going on? They've lost their mind.
JBH is gonna win, then we'll keep pushing till we know that loss is really lost. Raise the bar, make the boys feel like we're losing, rub this one right in the face and show them JBH is boss.
I will gladly lose tonight's points game if I could drill his point home to you guys. Do not put money on Jorge Masvidal. I just want to save you guys money. Donate to the MMA-Holes for a good cause. Do not lose any money betting on this man in this fight. Maybe other fights out there, you can throw your money in favor of Jorge, but not against arguably one of the greatest 170s of all time, because he has the potential to be that. Come on. How many times do I have to drive it into your heads that Kamaru Usman is the real deal? How many times do I got to press this into your faces?
But more importantly, Moss,
I'm trying to help people out here.
The Bear gave you a fuck, marry, killer. You ready?
Okay, give it to me.
Okay. Amanda Nunes, Jessica Andrade, Chris Cyborg.
Okay, Amanda Nunes, Jessica Andrade, Chris Cyborg. Okay.
Why are you...
Fuck. This
I already have it.
This is 3 guys. Okay, I'm going to put it this way. Jessica Andrade could be the prettiest of the 3.
Yes.
You put long hair on her. You put some makeup on.
Yes, I agree.
Maybe you try to trim down the traps a little bit. Take the protein out of the diet.
Well, she's fit. She's
jacked.
She's cute.
I would say, but who would I marry? I couldn't marry Amanda Nunes because I talk like this.
So does Cyborg.
And Cyborg's like, so I can't marry either of those. All right. Fuck. Oh my God, what am I doing here? Who am I marrying? But I'd rather fuck Andrade over any of them.
So fuck Andrade.
Okay, I'm gonna go like this. Oh fuck. I would say fuck Andrade. I gotta marry Amanda, but Amanda is like arguably the best fighter of all time. So I'm gonna marry her and talk about fights, I guess. And Chris Cyborg's dying.
Wow.
Yeah, she's dying. It's just I can't. If Chris Cyborg, I don't know. She's a complainer. She whines about everything. You know, I like Chris Cyborg, but she is a big whiner.
Mine's different than you.
What's yours?
I would marry Jessica Andrade, so I could have the cutest side piece of the 3. Not side piece, but like, you know.
You would marry her?
I would marry her. And then I would fuck Nunes because she's a lesbian, so she knows how to make a girl feel good.
Yeah, but Nunes is having a baby, so you know she could raise your child.
And then I would kill Cyborg.
Okay. All right, fair enough. What would you do in the chat?
Super
Fantastic question. Travis Tabor.
Adonis Stud. And we are the Simps. Hot points, J. Crew.
Let's go, Travis!
Man. So Travis, I thought Travis is a smart guy. I think maybe it's brain damage. I don't know what's going on here.
Don't insult his intelligence.
I don't get it, man. Oh my God. You know what's kind of crazy, Jess? And thank you for the donation, Travis. I can't believe this is going to happen. This is going to turn into the easiest gloat I've ever had in my MMA-Holes career. Tune in tomorrow. This would be the easiest win of all time. It's like Kamaru Usman beating Jorge Masvidal is the easiest prediction I've ever made in my life. So I don't understand. I don't get it. I think it's just fan stuff, right?
Yeah, I don't think... listen, maybe they are thinking logically, but I don't think they're thinking logically.
Well, help me out here. I'm firm on my belief here that Usman's going to smash him, but so are you. All right,
yes.
You're taking the nice approach, right? But you believe Usman's going to smash him too.
I'm not going to be like obnoxious about it.
But help me out. Why are people thinking this?
I don't know. I think Masvidal successfully created a hype for himself, and he's given good reason to believe in him. You know, he's shown that he has what it takes inside the octagon, so I don't blame people for choosing Masvidal.
Okay, let me ask you this question. What is Jorge Masvidal going to do differently than he did in the Damian Maia fight?
I wouldn't be able to tell you, honestly.
Do you remember the Damian Maia fight?
I do. But here's the thing. I think he's learned from that fight, and that's probably the closest fight you could give him compared to Usman. All the other fights are not going to be that way that Masvidal's had, where they were all on the feet.
What did Masvidal do in the Damian Maia fight? Or is your argument that he's a completely different fighter now? Is that the argument?
Well, I think that Masvidal's shown that he's grown his skill set and that he's grown as a fighter, and he's created this name for himself and this character, and a lot of people are buying into that. I don't blame picking Masvidal. There was a part of me that wanted to pick Masvidal, and I think that's the difference between you and me. You just knew you wanted to pick Usman. there was a part of me that wanted to pick Masvidal, but then I thought logically, and I'm like, you know what? It wouldn't make any sense, and that's why I picked Usman.
I tell you what, listen, I'm going to piss off a bunch of people right here, even more than I'm already pissing them off. But I think the smartest thing that Masvidal did was name himself Street Jesus, because people are believing that he's the son of God, apparently. I think that's what's happening here. I think people are believing in Santa Claus. It is absolutely out of control, and congratulations to Masvidal for doing this. He has completely conned the MMA fan base into thinking that he can beat Usman. It's a brilliant move, and good for him for getting paid here, but the party stops after this fight.
Yeah,
I'm just
would
being
have
real,
to agree
man.
with you. I'd say that this is I think it's a little bit of a hype fight.
I'm taking a firm side, man.
Yeah.
Why, Jesse? How do we help these people? We have to help. I want to help.
The only way to help
people might be betting
is to let them make the mistake, I guess. I don't know.
But what if they're betting a lot of money on Masvidal, saying he's gonna win?
That's their choice. You can't save everyone, Moss.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying to save my friends, the MMA-Holes. I'm trying to save them. Look at this. Still 61% are saying that Jorge Masvidal is winning this fight. Listen, if any time I want to be wrong, this is the time. If any time I want the chat to light me on fire and say, I told you so, I want tomorrow night to be the time. So definitely tune in and shove it in my face if Jorge Masvidal beats Usman. But I am telling you right now, I think it's impossible for him to get the win.
Super chat.
Fook carpal tunnel. Stop smoking crack, Mos. Points JBH.
Let's go Area 51 skateboarders, baby!
They're trolling, Jesse.
Area 51.
Jesse, they're trolling us. They're clear. This might be a troll job by the audience.
Ooh, carpal tunnel's right.
Well,
Shit's painful.
That does suck, yes. But I think they're trolling us, Jesse. I think we're being trolled. I think they don't believe that Jorge Masvidal is going to win. They're just playing games with our
I think
emotions.
people actually believe it.
You do?
I think people actually believe it. There is a reason that so many people are leaning in Masvidal's direction.
Let me ask you a question.
It's a combination of people who are picking Masvidal because they just want to see him win, and there's people who are picking Masvidal because they genuinely think he's going to win.
Do I? I mean, I feel bad gloating tomorrow. I actually feel bad because I feel like it's like playing chess with a person with Down syndrome. You know, like that's what I feel like it's happening right now.
Stop it! Don't insult their intelligence just because they have a different.
Yeah, but you wouldn't gloat
Super
to a kid that's slow if you beat him in chess. You know.
Mos, look, you obviously haven't watched enough Usman fights to understand the man can't not take Gamebred's flurries to the face. Point to J-Rad.
Points to Large Paw, LP Rad.
Well, hold on a second, Large Paw.
Wait, give my points first.
All right, yeah, I'll retaliate in a second.
Large Paw, I love you, baby. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Large Paw.
Okay. Do you think that? Hold on a second. Do you think that Masvidal?
That was 10 points.
Oh, I'm sorry. What would you have? 65? I'm sorry. I was too busy trying to make a point.
I had 70 points. So give me 80.
80 points. I apologize. Good call, Jesse. There we go. Jesse with the 80 points. Holy shit, you're going to take the lead.
Dang.
Look at this. Tonight's show, I want you to convince me that Masvidal is going to win this fight. I need help here. Maybe I'm delusional. Maybe I'm crazy, man. It's possible. I've been crazy before in picks, I guess. I just feel that this is, I just want to help the MMA community. I don't want you guys, even if you're not betting on the fight, I just don't want you guys to be let down tomorrow. But the flurry.
You better stop. You're gonna start
This is great.
the Connor effect, and people are gonna hate you all over again.
They'll hate me no matter what, so I don't care. Listen, this is the MMA show
but
where I'm gonna take a hard stand.
You're poking them.
I am not a pussy. Okay, if you want to watch a pussy, watch Luke Thomas. Watch
or me.
Watch all these other MMA shows out there that they'll make a prediction but kind of dance around. Well, if it's on the feet, this will happen. If it's on the ground, this is gonna happen. Blah 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 blah. Like teeter-tottering. I'm giving you a hard prediction here, and I'm standing by it. I'm dying by my prediction, like most of my predictions. That's how I do this, right? I'm not teeter-tottering. I'm going to give it to you how I really believe it. I think you're a lunatic if you think Jorge Masvidal is going to win. Now, they're talking about Jorge's speed and power. Yes, he's got speed and power. But Usman, this dude, people are saying he was wobbled in the Covington fight. Yeah, Covington clipped him, but that didn't slow down Usman. Usman does not get slowed down. The dude's got he's got an iron jaw. This dude's Nigerian. He's made of stone, for God's sakes. Have you seen the dude? The dude looks like a goddamn black Ninja Turtle. The guy's face is like fucking Leonardo. He needs the fucking swords coming out of his back. The dude is a freak of nature. And you mean to tell me a guy that used to fight at 155 that looks like he's homeless is going to knock out Usman? You better come back tomorrow and throw it in my face. That's what I want to see. I don't understand, man. I don't get it.
Boom,
It's
roasted.
easier to
Boom,
be negative
roasted.
than it is to
You
be positive.
suck. Boom, roasted.
There's a logical man, Vlad.
My boy who casually trolls on Twitter posted, "Is it gay to taste your own cum?" Girl replied, "Stop being insecure. I regularly spit guys' cum back into their own mouth.
Oh, God.
Is this a feminist attempt to normalize this shit? I think it's gay as fuck. Thoughts?"
I don't know how to Jesse, take that one.
That is the most disgusting thing I've ever heard in my life. I don't know if I would ever ask a man if I can spit his cum back into his mouth.
Why not?
I feel like that's like
No,
a
you wouldn't
power
do that?
move. I feel like that's a woman trying to assert control by spitting a man's cum into his own mouth. I think there's some mental instability there, maybe.
I don't know how to handle that, so I'm just gonna
It's
say
a little much.
I'm gonna go with this.
Boys to the boys!
This will be the first night, Jesse,
Yeah.
that the boys will team up and get the win together. We'll do a team effort to get this thing done. I know I only have 8 points, but I feel very positive that we're gonna come back and pie Jesse in the face.
Please, I'm begging you.
Oh, dang it! Come on, Alex!
Going to the people! He's going to the people!
I don't want your money. Pussies.
50
I don't want your money. Pussies. 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 I don't want your money. Pussies. Money. Pussies. Money. Pussies. Pussies. You're a moron. I don't want your money. Money.
50 points!
Money. Pussy. Pussy. Money. Pussy. Pussy.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a f.
Wow.
If I had $1 for every person I have seen saying Masvidal will knock out Marty, I could own Google by now. There's still plenty of room on the Masvidal train, everyone. Choo choo. Points, people. Raised fist.
I was looking forward to pieing Moss. Come on, Alex. You know you want to see Moss get humiliated and pied in the face.
Jesse, the people are running away. The people are getting this thing done tonight. 188 for the people. Thank you, Alex, and thank you everyone for donating. Maybe I saw Alex is with. Oh shit! Oh shit! Motorboat time!
Hey, I can see your underwear. Put your boobies in the air, flapping like I just don't care. Can I lick your pubic hair? Snap a picture, time to share. Jump my meat vision impaired. Filthy mind, I need a prayer. Pervert cameraman beware. Pervert cameraman, show them
Motorboat, Jesse!
Pervert cameraman, $10 tip. Pervert cameraman, Yanni's the best. Pervert cameraman, show them
You're not getting it.
boobies.
Come on, Moss.
I got a motorboat.
I guess it is brain damage. Fuck you.
all right. Who was that?
D-Rest.
I guess it was brain damage. Oh my god.
That's points to people, Moss.
Oh man, thank you, D-Rest. D-Rest. Why not the boys? We're trying to get a comeback over
forgot.
here. Oh man, D-Rest, you're the best though. All right, here we go. Squad party.
D-Rest is the best.
And the boys need some. We need some help here, boys. 8 points. Come on. The motorboat. I can't motorboat. Those things are fast. I can't get to them. They're too fast for my face.
One of the things I love about MMA is anything can happen.
Yes.
PTS JBH.
Woo!
That's
Let's
true.
go, Gozerian!
It's true.
Yeah, baby!
You know what? And to piggyback off of the Gozerian, if it wasn't for anything can happen, what the hell's going on right now? If it wasn't for all right, that doesn't work as well. I'm so greasy, man. Can you get me a paper towel with some dampness on it so I can wipe off my greasy wop face? Yeah, I need some. I'm sweating and I'm red as a turnip. I need a haircut and a beard trim. I'm just a complete hot mess. What the Gozerian said is he's correct. Like, if it wasn't for anything can happen, we wouldn't have something as crazy as this happening. You know? The 61% going to Jorge Masvidal. Anything can happen. So yes, I am very confident Usman's going to win the fight, and I think it's a bad bet, Jorge Masvidal, but he is the underdog, and anything can happen. It makes it fun any given Sunday, but in the UFC, it's any given Saturday. So it's a fantastic sport. Love it. Okay. Whew.
No, you got a white mom.
Turn that fucking fan on. No wonder.
Why am I your slave? You're just gonna keep demanding
Well,
me around?
I'm carrying the show on my back, so just
That's what you're doing?
hold on.
You're such an ass.
I mean, my back's killing me from carrying this thing. All right. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Oh my God, greasy wop face. This is the half Italian side of me. All right. Okay. Now I look even more greasy. It's all right, but it feels good. Thank you, Gozerian. Thank you, everyone, for donating tonight as we are playing the points game. And I'm losing.
I think too many people have that video game way of thinking when it comes to fighters. They think Jorge is going to walk into the cage with God mode on and will land a highlight reel shot. As though Marty will just sit there and let it happen.
You're right. Kind of.
Well, 8 Mas. I was reading it.
Oh, you didn't hear it? Basically, he's saying he thinks it's like people have that video game mentality.
Oh,
you know?
yeah. Yeah, I agree. That's probably. But you know what? I think some people are just picking him because they want to see him win, you know?
Yeah, I want to see him win too, but I'm not delusional enough to pick him. Like, all right, so let me put it this way.
Well, if they've got nothing to lose, like say they're not putting any money on it, then they
just want to talk shit.
Yeah, just like, you know.
A lot of people like to pick fighters underdogs just to throw it out there. I see MMA fans do this all the time. They always pick the underdogs just to be like, I told you so. Meanwhile, they get like 20% of their picks right. They go, I told you he was going to win or she was going to win. They like to do it to throw in the face. But you never hear. They hide. They scurry when their fighter that they pick, their underdog, loses. They're nowhere to be found. But the minute their underdog picks, they do it every fight.
Well, you know what it is, too, is if they pick the underdog and the over wins as expected, they could be like, oh, well, we all knew that was going to happen.
Yeah, we see it all the time.
Shot,
it's the beauty of the MMA fans. You know, that's just, there's a particular crowd that likes to do that just to talk shit. And I get it, man. Talking shit's fun. It's a lot of fun. So to the Jorge Masvidal fans, or the people that truly believe Jorge is going to win, if he does win, you have the opportunity to have a blast. Tomorrow night on the MMA-Holes is react to this thing. The chat will be on complete fire as Jorge Masvidal knocks out Usman. And honestly, if he knocks out Usman, it would be one of the craziest upsets I've ever seen. It would be one of the craziest comeback stories I've ever seen in UFC history. Seriously, this thing can be something that is spectacular. If everyone is right, the 61% is right, we can see something very special tomorrow night. More of a reason to watch this. Even if you're a Kamaru Usman fan, watching Jorge Masvidal knock him out and take the belt from him would be something, I mean, people would be talking about forever.
Yeah.
So it's something interesting, but unfortunately no one's going to be talking about because he's going to get smashed.
You're such an antagonist.
Super chat.
Hate to break it to you.
Apologize when Jorge caves Usman's face in low. Smiley face.
Apologize.
All right, I'll tell you what. And thank you, Terrell. Okay, let's put the points to the people over there. I'll make this promise to you. Tomorrow night.
Whoo-wee, 202 points, Moss.
That's a lot, man.
Come on, guys. I know you want to see the pie in Moss's face. You want to see his face get painted with whipped cream. You know?
Tomorrow night, if Usman gets knocked out by Jorge Masvidal, I will give a public apology to the community. I will apologize to everyone that watches the MMA-Holes, the greatest MMA show of all time. I will do it.
July says, why does it have to be a knockout, though?
All right, if Usman loses by a decision, I'll do it. I mean, now you're not getting too confident about your knockout anymore.
Everyone's like, oh, he's going to take him out. And now you're saying you'd apologize. Oh, well, why does it have to be a knockout?
Well, does it have to be a knockout? Because I just want to see you apologize. I don't give a fuck. No, and Volantera, listen, I know you're saying I don't need to apologize, but I will apologize tomorrow. I don't have to, but for the sake of the moment. I mean,
how about not apologize, but just say you were right, I was wrong.
I will say I stand corrected, and I'm ashamed of my pick of Marty Usman, and I'll apologize to the community. But I'm not apologizing. It's very simple. There's no apology that's going to happen because these people are straight up delusional. Like, you guys are on crack.
They want you to apologize right now.
Let me say something. Let me make this very clear. Let me flip the script because we've been sucking off Masvidal, and even myself, sucking off Masvidal, saying if he gets this win, that catapults him and this and that. If everyone is picking Masvidal to beat Usman, wouldn't this make Usman one of the greatest 170s of all time? Would this solidify him? I mean, if everyone thinks Jorge is so fucking good, say Usman smashes him, submits him,
smish,
or just fucking ground and pounds him for 5 rounds and just dominates him. This would, if everyone thinks Masvidal is so great, then I challenge you to say that Kamaru Usman is the greatest 170 of all time because Masvidal is the second coming of Jesus Christ, apparently. So how about that, friends? I'll apologize if Masvidal wins, but if Kamaru Usman wins tomorrow night, he is the best 170 of all time.
You're talking to a large number of people, not all, but a large number of people who have the inability to put their pride aside even for a moment when they're wrong. Do you honestly expect anything in return if Usman wins?
I will put it on Twitter. I will put it everywhere. Kamaru Usman is the best.
They won't.
170 of all time. You have to take it because you think Masvidal is the greatest, you know? He's so fucking good. He could beat Kamaru Usman, who is, what,
he
one loss?
Me.
I don't know. Anyway, let's get back to the donations here. We're a little behind.
Shopping during a pandemic.
I'm a hardcore Jorge fan, but I just don't see how he'll win, miracles aside. I think we should ask if people are picking Jorge with their MMA hearts or MMA logic. Just call me Doubting Kanoto. Points Moss, also Points Moss, previous donation.
You can't do that.
The boys are coming back! Thank you to Kainoto! We're coming back! Jesse, we're coming back here. We're going to get this dub. I know it. I feel it. We're getting the dub, peeps. We're getting the dub. Thank you, Kainoto. Appreciate that. All right, how about that? If you are picking Masvidal, and most of you are, with your heart or with your brain, let me know in the chat.
Usman should win. Real game or not, both. Burns will be GOAT. Masvidal ain't that good. Moss, the brains of this biatch, says life and logic. Oh, the last one was great, Yosh. 2 joints, Moss. You don't need to apologize. Just do a shoey from a homeless guy's footwear, bro. Dr. Nate says if Usman wins, then good on him. I just see Gamebred baptizing Usman for sure. Heart, I hope Masvidal wins because Usman has a stale personality. Have you tried appearing offline? Burns is what is it? I missed it. I'm sorry. I feel it in my plums. Jorge's a journeyman. I'll win goat milk, heart and brain. Usman is boring. Masvidal will get quick KO via 5 knuckle shuffle. Brain, heart. Okay, Alex. Usman 50-45. Can't wait to rub it into a couple numbskulls. Usman hits harder. Fair play. Am I crazy for thinking Maz by submission whilst defending a takedown? We need Jorge to win, but Usman could be the GOAT 170. I have no brains. LOL. I beat heroin with my want of an entertainment. Usman is tougher fighter. Jesus hates Marty. Brains and hearts. Okay, Colby should be fighting. Fist pump and apology from Gay BH will be enough. If Jorge wins, then Moss can lick Drunk's hairy beanbag.
All right. So it seems like no one wants to answer the question. All right,
you
Travis.
could have said the Askren fight was comparable to the Damian Maia fight, but Jorge didn't let it get that far.
Oh,
remember
boy.
how shocked you were for that.
Listen, and thank you, Travis. That goes to the people. Appreciate that. So here's the deal.
That is true, though. You didn't expect Jorge to do what he did to Askren.
I was duped by Ben Askren. I'm gonna put it out there. Okay. I was one of those guys that was hoping that Ben Askren would transfer over to the UFC and be pretty decent. But what I learned very quick is Ben Askren is a fucking can. He was very overrated. He's got very good wrestling, yes, but he was very overrated.
No can. He just wasn't ready.
He had no business being in the UFC. He said he came in, he was hurt and yada, 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 but he had no business being in the UFC, Ben Askren. So I was wrong about that pick, but I don't feel so bad because he's a can. And then Damian Maia finishes him like, come on. Damian Maia's great, but I mean, come on. What are we talking? Ben Askren's Ben Askren and Kamaru Usman. I mean, it's not even close. You guys, it's crazy the hate Usman gets. The problem is people just don't like him on the mic. They don't like looking at his face. That's the problem. This guy, I don't understand. I don't get it. Yeah, I mean, listen, he's annoying, yeah. But how could you discredit what this guy has done in the cage? It's disgracia.
Disgracia.
Daily stats. Thank you for the sub. Look at that, Jesse. Tickle him. Help me tickle this guy over here. Could you go? Come here. Tickle his nuts. That's a new bit on the show. We like to tickle our subscribers, our new subscribers, nuts. All right, that's 20 points over here. 20 points. It's sweaty. It's sweaty. I got decapitated there.
Peace to the people, mofos.
Wow, Flat with the 20 to the people over here. Thank you, Flat, for the donation. Wow, man. Oh, man, you like that little dance?
It was sweaty. Your whole back is sweaty.
You know what it is? It's these freaking, we have these new lights, but they're right up on us. We're in our dining room. And these lights are literally, they're right there, right in our faces. And it's literally like sitting in a sauna. Okay. The people, man. Oh my goodness, 20 points. 227, Jesse.
Whoop, whoop.
Wow. I'm coming back though. I'm gonna get this dub. I really believe it. I think the boys are gonna come back. Let's catch up on some donations here. Thank you to the donators as we're fooking off. I love this community, man. I really do.
Shopping during a pandemic.
What's the dirty look? I said I love this community. It's
the
like,
last
ew.
stand Moss points.
I know why you think you're bouncing back.
What? What are you looking at me? Because I said thank you. The last stand, D-Rest, put it in the right spot over there. The boys.
Points to the boys! Points to the boys!
That's 12 points, Jesse. The boys are going to ride tonight. The pie is going in Jesse's face. And it's going to be wonderful, wonderful. Okay. Catching up on donations. Ah, yes. What do we got here?
Super chat.
Yeet Yo. What up, Yeet Yo?
Nobody actually thinks Masvidal will win. We just hope he will. Usman is boring. Points JBH.
Let's go, yo!
You know, finally, before I play the song, finally, a person that makes sense. There you go, Yeet Yo. That's what it's about. If you come at me and say, listen, I just want Jorge to win so bad. And a lot of people are doing that. I'm not trying to say everyone that's rooting for Masvidal is just an idiot. I'm not saying that. I'm saying the people that truly believe he's going to win. Get that head examined. But the people out there that just want their boy to win, I'm with you, man. I'm like that with Conor. I want to watch my boy win. You know, I'm realistic. I know there's times where he's going to get smashed and Khabib is the guy. Jesse, you ready?
What if I look like this, Moss?
Where'd your arm go? It's cut off, Jesse. Oh my God.
Moss, what if I look like this? Would you still care about me?
Yes! Roberto! Dance with Roberto! Da-da-da-da. Let's dance! Boys! Come on, people! Clap in the chat! Roberto Hernandez with the hundo! Woo! It's a party! It's a party! Look at Brock Lesnar. He's going crazy. $100!
Points
Whoa.
Mystic.
Yes!
I think Jorge gets the W.
Oh, Roberto says he thinks Jorge gets the W. Now, is that with your heart or with your brain? That is the question, Roberto. But thank you for the points. Woo! Jesse! I am ahead of you with 112. We got a game.
We got them points. Points to the boys, we making that noise. Hashtag destroy.
Yes!
Boys, it's time to deploy. Boys,
Let's go, boys!
Crew, we about to kick your ass back to the uncool pussy fool. Don't be a fool, hold on to and hang with the boys.
Look at it! Let's get the win!
Points to the boys. Points to the boys.
Pie in your face. Take that, Jesse.
I'm not worried.
We're getting the dub.
I'm not worried.
Oh. Could you? You're in front of my face. Gucci goo. Gucci goo, James. Gucci goo. Thanks for the sub. Gucci goo. Goody. What does Gucci goo mean, by the way? What does that mean?
I think so. I think it's just like a normal term that people use.
Gucci goo. Holy shit, man.
Hey, I want to ask you guys, what time is it?
Oh shit! Drunk Savage!
Hey, I want to ask you guys, what time is it?
Drunk Savage! Whoa!
Hey, I want to ask you guys, what time is it?
Wow, with the 28.
I would like to buy Glide OG a t-shirt because the last one got lost in the mail, and let's face it, he's not winning goat milk picking Masvidal. Pete's Moss. That's right, JBH, I used the Khabib Dono against you. That buy will look good on a cute little face. Haha.
First of all, wait, Glide didn't get his shirt? What happened there? We got to find out about that. Glide got his shirt a while
Glide,
back.
send us a message on our email. You know our email. Or on our contact us page on the website.
Yeah, Glide, hit us up, themmaholes.com. We'll straighten that out, man. He didn't get his fucking t-shirt? That's crazy, man. All right, Drunk Savage with the points to the boys. Oh, boy, Jesse. Jesse, 28 points to the boys. Are you nervous?
All right, guys, listen up.
Are you nervous?
Moss says... Or he wasn't too thrilled about the idea of a pie in the face. So, I am telling you right now, if ever there was a way for you to get under Moss's skin, it is not to talk about how much he hates Masvidal. It is not to talk about how much he's dick riding Usman. It is to give points to JBH.
Jesse, the boys are riding. Because you came up with this pie in the face situation, the boys have gotten together and said, no more, Jesse. No more your bullying and pieing and facing.
What?
No more, Jesse. We will stand together because the boys will never let another man watch their boy get pied in the face by a female.
Please, I'm begging you, don't ever buy another UFC pay-per-view again.
Roberto's back in business.
I don't want your money.
He's back in business.
Pussies, I don't want your money. Pussies, pussies, I don't want your money. Pussies, money, pussies, you're a moron.
Roberto!
I'm not worried.
I don't give a f.
I tell you, man.
I'm not worried.
Points Mystic.
We're hanging tonight.
Wonderful.
50 points. Jesse, you're not worried.
I'm not worried.
I'm going to make a prediction tonight.
I got my J crew behind me. I know they're all there. I know I got my people.
You see this over here, Jesse? UFC 251 is going to be arguably the biggest card of the year. It could be the biggest card of all time. If it goes with all the belts change hands, it'd be insanity. Big event tomorrow night. I believe that this weekend, someone's going to rename the studio. That is my mystical prediction. The Sonosi Studios of Arizona might switch to a new name this weekend. I believe that the community might come in. Now, the question is just this, Jesse. Will it happen during the points game?
No comment.
Let's see. Let's find out. 190, 90, and 227. So you look in the lead, and the 5-hour gaming stream is sitting there up top in the lead. But there's a chance to see a pie go in someone's face. Who will win tonight's points game? Will the people? Will Mystic? Will JBH? Will we see a pie fly? What an incredible show tonight, Jesse.
Shopping during a pandemic.
Jorge Masvidal. You guys really need to have a Roberto Chingon emoji already. Anyone watch the footage of Khabib Dad's funeral?
No.
It was
No.
pretty touching, man. The people love Khabib. Points Roberto. Can I borrow $500?
Points, Roberto. I mean, I guess that's to the people, right? Oh, Kainoda, thank you for the donation, man. And I did not see the funeral. Did you see anything about that?
No, I didn't see anything. But I'll look it up after the show. I still have to watch all the embeddeds also. So I'll add that to the list of things I need
That
to
is
see.
so sad, man. Habib's father passing away. Crazy stuff, man. So shout out to Habib, and hopefully, I don't even know what to say, man. What do you say? It's crazy. Anyway, we got to get to some news here, but the people are taking over this game.
Shopping during a pandemic.
D-rest.
No Couchiku does not mean shit points, brother Moss.
Oh, it doesn't mean anything? I thought it means something. D-rest, thank you, man. Thank you for the deuce. All right, so here we go. 192 for the Mysticals.
All right, before we start news, let me go drain the main vein.
You don't have a main vein, Jesse. Or do you?
Everybody has a main vein. It's just anatomically different.
Okay. Fine.
I'll be back. Ooh, that hurt like a bitch.
All right, why don't you go? Come on, let's go peel it. We got a show. We got news. We didn't even get into any of the news. We just started talking about shit. I'm going to talk to the people over here. We were talking about Usman and Masvidal, who's going to win that fight, but there are two other title fights on the card. So let's dabble into it. Both fighters are making weight. 4 fighters make weight, and it's exciting stuff here. Alexander Volkanovski versus Max Holloway. Some people are saying that Maxi Boy might have something up his sleeve. Might be playing possum here against Volkanovski. Volkanovski saying he's going to knock him out. Maxi, nice and quiet, respectful, makes weight. Is Max playing possum? I have to think that Volkanovski's going to get the win. I was team Max the first time around, but Volkanovski looked way too good. But there is something there that is hoping that Maxi Boy can pull it off. I'd rather see him as the champ. So I'm secretly rooting, not really secretly, I am rooting for Max Holloway. But I just think Volk is too much. Dude has his number, in my opinion. Chat room, what do you say? Volkanovski, Max Holloway, the repeat, the rematch. Who gets the dub and why? If Max loses, I'll cry. Oh my, don't cry, man. Volkanovski has his number, 100%. Volk thinks, hold on. He thought he won, so he did the same game. Max plus 175 lock. It's kind of not a bad bet, right? Okay, I like Max as a champ over Volk. I want Max, but Volk has this one. Hope your day's been wonderful, wonderful, says the double champ. Max for the win. Max says Pale Monkey. Volk TKO, says Yeet. Max wins. Do you think Volk is going to get the knockout? Now, I didn't see enough in that first fight to think that Volkanovski's going to knock him out. I don't know. I didn't see that. Jess, did you give your pick for this one yet?
No, I haven't really made... Well, yeah, I said I want Max Holloway.
All right. So you're going to choose Max for the win?
Yeah.
Okay. Max for the win. Now, do you think Max can finish Volkanovski?
Yes.
You do?
Yeah, I believe we can see a finish from Max.
Wow. So what could Max do differently in this fight? I mean, because that last one...
I don't know. I just felt like we didn't see the same type of Max in the last fight, to be quite honest. It felt like he was kind of off his game. It was very Tony Ferguson-esque, if you ask me. Okay. I think Max Holloway, I don't know what he's going to do different, but I'm sure, he saw where he even said that he felt off in that fight. But I think he's going to come back stronger than ever, and I think he knows he wants that belt back, especially with his son watching. Like, yeah, there's
Are you out of breath? You all right?
Yeah, I just ran up and down the stairs.
Why'd you go up? There's a bathroom right here.
No, I went up the stairs because I had to check something.
Okay. Is everything fine?
Yeah, there's some stuff we have to do when the stream's over, Moss. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Robot 12!
Roberto with the 30! Yes!
Yes! Drop the Chicanos in the chat! $30!
Robot whiskey!
It's gonna be long tonight.
Yes! Robot 12!
Roberto with the $30 donation. Woo-hoo-hoo, Jesse.
Points Mystic.
Oh boy, Jesse. Oh boy, Jesse.
Roberto.
Yes.
Roberto, if you give points JBH for the rest of the stream, when I'm done smashing the whipped cream in Moss's face, I will even write a little R on his forehead just for you.
What is that? What do you think you're going to sway him by doing that? A little R on his...
I'll draw an RH on his forehead in the whipped cream as a shout out to the man who saved me in the points game.
It sounds like you're getting a little nervous about this pie in your face, Jesse. This doesn't sound like a good idea anymore, huh? Now the points game has swayed to the boys. Although I'm not winning yet because the people are still on top, right? So, hold on a second here. Yeah, the people are still 229. So, Jesse, Are you panicking?
No, I never panic.
It looks like that studio donation is going to be your only out here because you're losing.
I don't know
bad.
what you're talking about.
Or people can go to the people and try to beat both of us. Holy shit, Jesse. What are you going to do with that pie in your face? Are you going to do a little something for us when that pie is on your face, or are you just going to sit there humiliated?
Well, I'm losing right now. Why would I do any
Boom,
more? If I
roasted.
were winning,
Boom,
then I would up
roasted.
the ante.
You suck. Boom, roasted.
All right, here we go. Real
Kevin,
gamer.
my boys in the chat.
Max thought he had the refs to back the decision, but now he's going to KO Volk. Volk is a fake champ. He didn't turn the belt legit. You need to smoke Mystic Roots, man. Lay off the crack. Points
Lay off the crack.
JBH.
Woo! Let's go, real gamer! Mwah!
You know, speaking of Mystic Roots, mysticrootscbd.com, promo code MMA-Hole for 15% off, the best CBD in the game. Go give them, go give them a visit. Check out their website and use the promo code MMA-Hole to get your discount. So what do you think about what Real Gamer said over here?
Go give your penis a visit.
I will after the stream.
Oh, shit.
Volkanovski getting knocked out by Holloway. What do you think, Jess? I mean, that was your pick, right?
Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. I say it happens.
Listen, I hope you guys are right on that one. I really hope you guys are right. I want to see Max get the belt back. I like Max Holloway. He's nice and cool. He's a cool dad. Like, if I tell you what, I want Max to be my dad, right?
What?
If I was born again, Max Holloway is your pop. Okay, son. Want to play some video games with me?
Nah, I like my dad. I'm good.
It's a bad Max.
You want to play some Call of Duty with me, son? Where you talk pigeon to each other? I don't know why I talk like this, but I...
Yeah, I think I'll keep my dad.
Really?
Yeah.
Max Holloway's cool. He's the coolest.
My dad's the coolest.
Okay, little bless, you want to go over here?
Smooch it. Hey, he does kiss him on the lips. That is kind
Yeah,
of
it's
weird.
a little weird. I don't know if I'd go with that.
All right, forget it. I don't want Max Holloway kissing me on the lips. It kind of creeps me out.
The best is best.
Talks like the guy from Taxi. All right. Anyway, so Max Holloway, Volkanovski, the people got their votes in. Let's go to the next fight on the card. UFC 251, 334. Hanging with the boys. What's going on, people?
Hanging with the boys.
Shout out to the people if you're new to the show.
We've been tickling our subscribers tonight, so make sure you subscribe so we can tickle you.
Okay, so hold on. Subscribers, where's there it is. Gotta move this up. Boop. That looks better. 36775. When we get 36,800, we let the dragons loose. Will we let the dragons fly on a Friday night? Subscribe to the channel and be
wonderful, wonderful.
I mean, I don't know what they're waiting for. It's crazy. Yan Petr Yan.
Just say Peter.
Versus Jose Aldo. Jose Aldo has a chance to do something very special tomorrow night. A lot of fighters have special abilities tomorrow night if they get it done, and Jose Aldo is one of them. Fighting for the vacated 135-pound strap, it's going to be tough. Petr Yan is completely a stud. He is a Ruski. I thought he was Polish. He's not.
Why do you keep saying Petr Yan?
That's his name, Petr.
But
I'm gonna
you
say
never
it right.
used to say that.
Listen, I fixed my pronunciation. I've said it for
say
the longest
Petr
time.
Yan.
So every time I say his name, I say Peter, and I'm like, I'm saying it wrong. I got to say it right. Petr. Petr. I got AIDS Aldo. This is my upset of the evening. I like AIDS Aldo for the win. I'm not very confident, but I like him. I like his chances. I think he's going to do enough. I think he could actually finish Yan. Hit him to the midsection, break him down. Maybe Aldo will whip out the leg kicks. Who knows? But I like Aldo in this fight, and I'm going with him for the win. He is going to be he's a 145 legend, and now he has a chance to get the 135. Jess, who do you got?
Oh, shit. I'm going to go Yan.
Okay.
I'm going to say finish. TKO.
I could, in this fight, it's very possible that I'm going with my heart. I like Aldo. I feel bad for when Conor took him out in 13 seconds. I always felt bad for the guy. I really did. The guy's a stud. He's a legend. Spot. And at 145, he should be really, he's the guy. Maxie took over and dominated him twice. But, he was the guy. Just complete, you couldn't take him out. So I got respect for Aldo, and I think he's going to get the job done. But it might be with my heart. I might be getting out of line here with the pick, but what do I know, right? I'm picking Usman.
Merry Christmas. My name
is Troll, and I'm a special hole. I'm shirtless and alone again. Internet is my only friend. It's Christmas.
Hooray! Look, it's snowing,
I'll sit
Jesse.
and watch MMA. No girlfriend this year, but I have my hand. Sit in front of computer, making fun of people. No avatar to hide my gremlin face.
Catch the snow.
Oh yes, it's Christmas. I am so hideous. Maybe Santa will bring me a pocket pussy.
Wow, what a donation.
Points Mystic.
Ah, yes.
Yes!
Son of a bitch.
Roberto,
I
let's
even
go, baby.
offered to write your initials on his forehead.
That is a donation that makes sense.
We got them boys. Points to the boys, we making that noise. Hashtag destroy. Let's go, boys. Time to kill. Boys, rule, girls, girls. Got to keep your ass out to the young fool. Cause you fools don't be a fool. Hold my tool.
Yes! Scream, boys! Scream! Scream! We have taken the lead! Hanging with the boys! Put the Mystics in the chat! Drop the Mystics! Where's the Fuqua Friday belt? Where is it? Is it on your side over there? Where is that belt? That needs to be in play over here.
Doesn't matter. You're not touching it.
I'm getting it back tonight. Give me the fucking belt. Give me the strap
I'm
here.
not
It's
giving you
happening.
shit.
It is happening tonight, Jesse. You are taking a massive L. I have taken the lead over everything. Thank you to Roberto Hernandez. How dare
Wonderful, wonderful.
How dare you Edmund me? That's terrible. That's terrible. Terrible move.
Super chat.
Jeremiah, what up, man?
Please God let Marty lose. We need a miracle PJBH.
Let's go, Jeremiah!
Pray to the MMA gods.
Jeremiah!
We gotta start that clock, Jesse. We have waited too long here. Let's start the clock.
Are we late?
Ladies and gentlemen.
Moz, we're 40 minutes late.
We're having a party tonight, man. We're having a party. We gotta go late tonight, man. It's Friday night. The week is over. Tomorrow night, UFC 251 is happening, and the points game now is in full effect. 234, 229, JBH 95, 44 minutes on the clock. Who is getting pied in the face?
Wonderful, wonderful.
Yes. So I have the sound by Jesse too far. I got to get it over here. Hold on. Let's get this mixer in effect so I can play with this thing a little. There we go. All right. We have some MMA news to get
Shout out to the J crew.
Tards. The J Tards.
My peeps. Shout out to my boy Kevin Costa. Shout out to Roberto Hernandez, who gets his name drawn in the whipped cream on the forehead if JBH wins. Shout out.
All right, we got some MMA news to get to. We discussed the top three over here. Let's get into the news, Jesse. We haven't started. I mean, listen, this is a fun night. I'm having a good time. You having a good time? I like watching you like a cat. You gotta follow the follow it. Wait, hold on a second. Ready? Hold on. You gotta follow the points. Here we go, Jesse. You gotta catch it, okay? Catch the points. Catch, get it. Go get it.
That's hard. That's hard. You can't. Oh, wait, try it. Oh, okay.
You wanna catch it again? All right, go ready?
Yeah.
Go get it. Go get it. Oh, too fast for you. All right, Jesse. Let's get into the news.
All right. So the UFC has just announced that they have created a new partnership with Guess Moss.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Venom.
That's right.
I gotta log in, Jesse, to our website.
They are replacing Reebok in 2021. According to the Bleacher Report, the UFC announced a new fight kit deal with Venum on Friday that will take effect in April 2021 after the current deal with Reebok expires in March 2021. UFC President Dana White released the following statement regarding the upcoming partnership with Venum. Quote, "We're pumped that Venum will be joining us as our new exclusive global outfitting and apparel partner. Venum is an iconic combat sports brand that understands the unique needs of MMA athletes. Frank Dupas and his team at Venum have the technical knowledge and experience
Imagine
that
your
will
name was Frank Dupas.
produce world-class UFC fight kits and apparel."
Hold on a second. What's his name? Frank Dupas?
I guess.
What nationality is Dupas? No? We can't make fun of his name? I'm not allowed to? That wasn't... All right, so I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off. I just wanted... All right, forget it.
We're looking forward to collaborating with them on this next evolution of UFC's outfitting program. While Venum is replacing Reebok in terms of his fight kits and apparel, Reebok will continue to be the official footwear provider of the UFC through at least the end of 2021. In 2014, Reebok and the UFC agreed to a 6-year, $70 million athletic wear deal that helped put the UFC on the map in terms of merchandising similar to major sports leagues like the NFL and NBA.
How about this? This was alarming to me. When I looked at people like, who is Venum? What's Venum? I didn't realize how many people got into MMA later on in the game. There are a lot of newer fans that had no clue what Venum was.
Yeah.
And it's not the villain in Spider-Man. Although I have Venum on my arm. Let me see him. He's back there. But no, it's not the Spider-Man villain. Shout out to Venum. But it's a clothing apparel that every time I hear the brand, I think like old school MMA. I see the logo on the shorts, and I'm pumped up. I think that this is a big move. I like the fact that it is a company that's worked within mixed martial arts before, and this is great. It's not those big Nike, Reebok bullshit sellout companies. It's Venum. What is Tapology going to come back now? This is great. This gives me chills. It sends chills down my penis shaft, Jesse.
Did you say Tapology is going to come back?
Not Tapology. Excuse me. Tap
Tap
out.
Out?
Excuse me. Tap out. Excuse me. Wonderful.
Wonderful.
Yes, remember those tap out guys? The three. One of them died.
My brothers used to wear Tap Out all the time.
Oh, they were one of them.
Yeah.
I had one tap out shirt. I did. But you know what's funny? I wasn't really into the UFC that much. Tap out was huge. But they were douches then, your brother. Right? Douchebags wore tap out. There was like a joke going around that people wore tap out like we're big pussies.
No, my brothers weren't really douchebags. Like, they were just, I don't know. It was like hand-me-down clothing from my oldest brother. So
Fair
like,
enough. There was always the joke that was like, if you wore a tap-out shirt, like, they're like, oh, I got a tap-out shirt on. I do MMA. Like, that was the thing. Like, people that wear police shirts and be like, oh.
Yeah, but my brothers actually know
cops.
MMA.
Yeah.
So it's different.
Yeah, your brothers are cool. They're all right. Sorry, Jesse. I didn't mean to. Whoa. That's right. Points to Mystic. Anyway, get out of the tap-out thing. Venum, I think, is a good fit. I really do. I like it. I'm hoping that... Now, what does this entail? Can they put their banners up? Can they have logos on their shorts? What's going on?
They're not specifying right now, but they are saying that Reebok is still going to be the shoe sponsor.
Okay. Wait, Reebok is still the shoe sponsor?
Just until the end of 2021.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so Reebok's contract's got to fully expire, right? And then... But Venum doesn't do shoes.
So, in the beginning of 2021, Venum will come in and replace the athletic wear. The only thing they will not replace is the shoes for the year. All
right. Well, yeah, I don't think Venum makes shoes. But they have a cool logo. Some people are saying on Twitter, it was crazy, man. People are like, who's Tap Out? What's Tap Out? I was like, well, come on. I mean, even people that play the old school UFC video games, you don't remember the Venum symbol on the, you could actually pick the fighters, like advertisers to put on their shorts. I remember I used to always pick the Venum symbol because I thought it was the coolest symbol. So just a little insight to nothingness. But useless information right there. But I think it's cool, man. Someone was saying on Twitter as well, they were saying that, well, what are the girls going to wear? It's a very masculine looking symbol.
So?
I mean, they're MMA fighters.
That's a very sexist comment.
Yeah, they're MMA
fighters. Who cares
fighters.
what the symbol looks like? They're going to wear it anyway. What the fuck?
Right? It's kind of weird, right? There's so many twinks on Twitter. Twitter's, it's nauseating me. I thought Facebook was terrible. Facebook is terrible. But Twitter's become like, it's a mess, man. You ever just scroll through that rabbit hole of the
MMA
feeds?
Twitter and yeah.
Oh, it's so bad. Like the things that people say on there, you're like, what's going on? Like, are you just fucking with us or are you actually serious?
No, I think they're all actually serious.
Shout out to Twitter. All right, so what do you guys think in the chat? Are you excited about Venum being part of the deal? I think it's a good move, and hopefully these fighters have options to have other sponsors as well.
According to MMAfighting.com, Moss, Dana White says, we feel horrible for Khabib Nurmagomedov, leaving him alone right now.
What is he going to say? We feel great for the guy? I mean, poor guy lost his dad.
Khabib Nurmagomedov undoubtedly has a lot on his mind right now. In the wake of the tragic death of his father, and the UFC won't add to his burden. By
the way, I just want to say something. Gary Banjo Sandwich says, pie moss, please. Gary, let me just put this out there. Gary's one of the guys I had no clue what Venum was.
So?
Oh, exposed. You don't like the fact
I didn't know what Venum
that
was.
I called you out. So now, Gary, watch her get pied in the face. How dare you? How dare you pie me in the face? Blasphemy. All right, back to the story. Sorry.
Abdulmanap Nurmagomedov passed away on July 3rd due to complications from COVID-19, following a lengthy stay in a military hospital in Moscow, Russia. In the aftermath of his father's death, UFC President Dana White said the promotion is allowing the lightweight champ to have the time he needs to mourn. White said about Abdulmanap's passing, quote, "It's terrible. We feel horrible for Khabib and how much he loves his father and how close they were. We're just giving him time to mourn and do whatever he needs to do. We're not bothering him at all right now. We're just leaving him alone." Beyond their relationship as father and son, Abdulmanap had served as Khabib's coach and mentor for his entire athletic career, not to mention the impact he had on dozens of other wrestlers and fighters from Dagestan and various parts of Russia. Khabib Nurmagomedov was originally expected to battle Justin Gaethje later this year to determine an undisputed UFC lightweight champion. Gaethje captured the interim belt in May when he finished Tony Ferguson in the UFC 249 main event. It appeared the title unification bout was on track for a potential September collision, but now White said that's the least of their concerns when it comes to Nurmagomedov's future. He said, quote, "We're not messing with Khabib right now. We're leaving Khabib alone. Khabib needs time. Khabib's going to need time to get his head straight and figure out what's next for him. We're going to leave him alone for a little while. We'll get it figured out." While it's impossible to know when the lightweight title will be decided, White did confirm reports that the UFC is likely headed back to Abu Dhabi in the near future with plans for more Fight Island cards in September and October.
All right, so listen, I'm going to talk about this in a second. I just want to address something with Glide. Glide, please go to the MMA-Holes.com. I'm going to show you right here. If you go to... Wait, what the hell? Why is it doing this? Where's the... Why can't I go to different sections? That's weird, right? Where's
it's the hamburger.
Oh, the hamburger? Okay. Yeah, if you go to Contact Us, Glide, right over here, it's super simple. It's on our website. You could just fill out this information, and we will get back to you and get this straightened out about the shirt.
Yeah,
that's crazy, man.
Just let us know what happened.
Yeah, anytime you have any issues, anyone in the community that just wants to hit us up, you know, give us some feedback, ideas, just say how much they love us. Go to the MMAHoles.com. We have a contact section. If you want to work for free, you know, hit us up over there. Okay, so Khabib Nurmagomedov, father, you know, unfortunately has passed away, and it is a sad, sad moment. And this is a big deal. You know, it's a really big deal. It's a big deal for the Khabib family. It's a big deal for MMA. The guy, what he's done with Khabib, and a legendary guy passing away. It's very sad news, and you never want to hear about a guy's father passing. So my heart is broken for Khabib and his family. And what I want to do right now is just, we've done the moment of silence, but let's seal the deal. Everyone that's a member, drop the Khabibs. Spam the chat with the Khabibs right now. The members, spam the chat with the Khabibs as we have one last moment of silence for his father. It's a thing of beauty. Thing of beauty. All right. Shout out to the people out there. You're all wonderful. Wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Okay. That's pretty cool over there.
Super chat.
Uh-oh, Connor flying in to spoil the party. Drunk Savage.
I hope they let the fighters customize their own gear this time.
Yeah, me too. Man.
JBH, this is karma from last week. You want pie? Well, you're gonna get it. PTS most.
You slick motherfucker. I just want to strangle you right now.
My Fortnite partner with the boys donation 239. Thank you, Drunk Savage. Appreciate that. Wow, Jess, your response?
I already gave a response.
You sneaky motherfucker. Man, oh man, what do you think about that? Drunk Savage going to the boys.
Yeah, I don't know what I think about it because Junk's always been my guy, you know, and
we had a bond in Fortnite. He helped me get to number 2. You know, we had a bond. So now, Jesse, I'm sorry, but the party's over.
He spoiled me, and now I don't know what to do without him. And
Boom, roasted. Boom, roasted. You suck. Boom, roasted.
Oh no, Gary Casual sandwich. What?
How long of a break do you think they'll give Khabib? A reporter asked about him possible fighting in September, but Dana didn't confirm anything.
What do you think, Jess? This is your space.
I don't think we're going to see him back this year. Dana White did just, and I read it here too, Dana White was mentioning that they will be hosting events in Abu Dhabi in September and October. So that does kind of open the opportunity. But at this point, I don't even think he would be ready unless just in his father's name, for the sake of his father and his father's wishes, he does fight. That's the only thing I could see. Other than that, I would honestly see we wait until next year.
All right. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit, man. It's sad. It is sad. But the question is, like, what do you do? You know, with that belt, you have Justin Gaethje with the interim strap. How much time do you give? The UFC has to say, listen, you got a couple of months here. You know, you have to mourn his passing. But at the same time, we have to move forward. Yeah. So I'm saying a couple of months. I'm saying, what is it? It's July right now, August, September, October. I'm saying like November he's going to be back. That's what I'm going to go with. I'm going to say November.
Put money on it.
I'm going to say Khabib is going to come back. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. Listen, you can't take a year off. You can't hold everyone up for ransom. You take the 3 months. You know, he's still training. He's still healthy. You see pictures of him on social media. I'm going to say November he's coming back. Put money on it. I would never put money on Khabib. The dude is so inconsistent with everything. I'm just making a prediction.
Khabib Nurmagomedov is not inconsistent.
Well,
you should be ashamed of yourself.
You know what, Leonardo? You were my favorite Ninja Turtle, and I'm going to tickle you right now. Could you? Well, thank you for the sub. Thank you.
It's just funny tickling the subs.
How about that? Leonardo became an MMA hole. That's how you do it. Hit the subscribe. Hit the notification bell. The greatest party, MMA party in the universe. Uh-oh! Uh-oh! Devin Clark! What?
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. John Jones crashed the show. 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 John Jones crashed the show.
Yes! Whoa! There's Johnny Bones.
Points, people.
Whoa! Jesse, 8 points to the people over here. So now the people are coming back.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
240. Oh, shit. The people just took the lead. What the fuck? The people just took the lead, Jesse. Well, that saves you for a second here of the cream pie.
By 1 point?
But I tell you what, Jess. You're still getting smashed.
Let's go, J. Crew.
The people and the mystical.
Just so you guys know, we have a half hour left. We can still catch up if we all work together. J. Crew.
Okay. Let's move on to the next story, JBH.
All right, Moss. Dana White is speaking on whether or not Jon Jones will fight again in the UFC by saying, quote, "I hope so." According to the Bleacher Report, UFC President Dana White said he's hopeful light heavyweight champ Jon Jones will eventually step inside the octagon again despite a contract dispute with the MMA promotion. White told TMZ Sports in an interview released on Friday that they've tried to hold talks with Jones, but he's sticking firm in his desire for an increased pay. He said, quote, "Listen, Jon Jones, my lawyer offered to have Jon Jones come out and walk Jon Jones through the numbers." And Jon Jones was like, "I don't give a fuck what the numbers are. This is what I want, and that's that." When asked whether one of the UFC biggest draws would return, White replied, quote, "I hope so, but that's up to him. If he decides to never fight again, that's up to him." Jones has hinted toward retirement in recent months amid the pay dispute. Jon Jones said on Twitter, quote, "Honestly, no, not in the stage of my career. I could retire today. I've already done my job. I've given this company over a decade of entertainment." The 32-year-old New York native remained steadfast in the stance during an appearance on the Wild Ride with Steve-O podcast in June, per TMZ. Jones said, quote, "I don't want to fight soon. I have no interest in fighting in the UFC until I get paid what I believe I'm worth." Jones last fought in February when he scored a victory by unanimous decision over Dominic Reyes to defend the light heavyweight title and move his career record to 26-1 with one no contest. White admitted the ball is in Jones's court since his financial situation doesn't leave him in a spot where he has to fight. White told TMZ, quote, "I don't know. John Jones has enough money to retire. He can retire. The whole John Jones thing has been a roller coaster ride for many, many years.
Sure has.
Nothing surprises me with John Jones."
This face that Dana White's making to him, it just says it all.
Jones's estimated net worth is $10 million, which ranks tied for 15th all-time among MMA fighters per Dan Western of Wealthy Gorilla. The silver lining for the UFC is Jorge Masvidal, who went through his own contract dispute, recently signed a new multi-fight deal with the company. He'll help headline UFC 251 when he takes on Kamaru Usman in a welterweight championship fight Saturday night from the Fight Island in Abu Dhabi. White & Co. will hope for a similar resolution with Jones in months ahead.
Well, listen, we have a big event tomorrow night, and John Jones slipping back into the news here, and it's a good segue from that last donation. But I hope he does come back. But take your time, do whatever the hell you have to do. I'm just kind of sick of talking about what's next. I need to see him fight. I need to see him back. I need to see him do a little bit more. He doesn't need it. The guy's got enough money. He's done everything he needed to do in his mind, right?
Right.
So he can just bow out. But if he does, let's move forward.
Bow wow.
What do you want to see? I mean, I know you're not the biggest Jones supporter, but like, what would you want to see? You done with him?
I'm not done with him. I always watch whenever he fights. I enjoy seeing him fight because I do think he's an entertaining fighter. I do believe he's worth a lot, but I wouldn't be able to make this assessment because I don't know how much he already gets paid. For all I know, he could be getting paid more than enough and he's just being greedy. Or he could get paid. He could be underpaid, and he's reasonably asking for more money.
I don't want to see him go out like this. I really don't want to see this. Would just be weird. I want to see him go out. Have a final fight. John Jones is the type of guy that needs to put the gloves in the cage. Last bow. He's just that good. The guy is literally the pound for pound GOAT. Whether you like or don't like what he's done outside of the cage, and he's done a lot of good outside of the cage recently.
Yeah.
Recently, excuse me. But listen. Straighten shit out. Come back when you're ready, but you can't hold it up. They're going to have to strip you. And I hate to see him get stripped for something like this if he's coming back. So hopefully he figures it out and we move on. I mean, there's not really much more to say about this guy. Oh, my brother.
From another mother. Joe Rogan decrees win bonuses and judging in the UFC, saying, "I just don't think it's fair," according to MMA Fighting.
What is he complaining about?
In the past few months, the issue of fighter pay in the UFC has become one of the most prevalent talking points in MMA, with fighters like John Jones, Henry Cejudo, and Jorge Masvidal.
Hold on, I just got a quick question. Do we have any stories about tomorrow?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because this is ridiculous. All right, guy, back to this.
But while those fighters all take issues with the overall dollars and cents, the UFC is offering up longtime commentator Joe Rogan has a separate fighter pay concern: the win bonus structure. In the UFC, a vast majority of fighters have their purse split into a base salary and win bonus, often of equal sum, meaning that in every bout, fighters are functionally gambling half their salary on a win. It's a system that has come under scrutiny recently, and it's one Rogan would like to see go away. He said, quote, "Do you think there's a problem in incentivizing people to just win because you have a win bonus? A win bonus I do not like. I've said this from the beginning. I just don't think it's fair. First of all, if you're going to do a win bonus, you need to do something about the judging. You need to have a better scoring system, and you need to get rid of the incompetence. And then when you go to the other states, you need to take control of the situation and add accountability. In other states, it's dire. I don't want to name states, but there have been states where we do fights where I'm just going, what? Who watched that fight? How is this even possible? People just get fucking robbed."
So what's his solution?
Well, this is where he's going.
Okay.
The idea of the win bonus system is that it incentivizes fighters to compete at their best, but any such evidence is anecdotal. In fact, Rogan argues the system does the exact opposite of what the UFC is attempting to do by incentivizing fighters to take the safest course of action to ensure victory, even at the expense of excitement, by saying, quote, if you have win bonuses and if a guy comes in is getting $50,000 and if he wins, he gets another $50,000, you stole $50,000 from that guy by giving him incompetent judging. If you're a fighter, you've got to do your best to win. If that means take a guy down and hump and throw enough punches.
Hold on a second. Hold on a thought.
CBD.
Oh, Roberto coming in.
CBD. It helps with healing process and inflammation and stuff like that. So you wanted to get these for before or after the fight training and make your life a better place.
Hey, Roberto, what do you got? What do you say?
Points Mystic.
Yes. Points to the boys. Jesse, I'm back in the lead. Take that. Take that. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Put that in your pipe and smoke the Mystic Roots. Thank you, Roberto. So Joe Rogan trying to find a solution.
So basically what he's saying is if you're going to do the $50,000 win bonus, then hold the judges accountable for their scoring. Make sure everything's fair because a lot of fighters get robbed often. And if they get robbed, then they're also getting robbed of that $50,000.
Yeah, all right. Okay, I mean, he's not completely wrong. It's just, I don't know. It's just too much for my brain to take in right now. I don't know. The judges do suck. He's right. And I don't know. It's just getting too complicated. Let the UFC do that. Take care of that stuff.
Well,
we're butting into, right? Is it, maybe it's, I want the fighters to make more money. So I'm with them for trying to help the fighters out. But at the same time, it's just a little too much.
21 minutes left, guys. 21 minutes.
All aboard.
Alex! Alex is triggered. He's triggered.
Leveling up.
Roberto, I'm triggered.
Oh, man. Uh-oh, we got a war.
Points people.
They have completely abandoned you and made people versus...
My people will come back.
I don't know, Jesse. I think you're completely out of this game. I think it's me versus the people.
I'm not worried.
Oh, man. Jesse, you need that. You need the pie. You need the pie in the face. All right, if you want to support the show, play the points game, drop a donation. 20 minutes left. Will a pie fly in the face or will we get the gaming stream on Sunday? Crazy stuff tonight on the MMA-Holes.
Super chat.
Jonathan.
Everyone, one I want to win is the underdog PTJBH.
Let's go, Jonathan Wilberding.
Look at that, Jesse. Look at that. She's back. You got to work on that thing.
What are you talking about?
What you talking about, Willis? Yeah, we both got to work on that thing. We've been having exercise. We're two slobs right now. We need to get back in shape. Uh-oh. Yeah. Oh, what? Okay.
Come on, get loud, MMA-Holes in the crowd. Yeah, baby. Come on, get loud, MMA-Holes in the crowd. Got MMA-Holes in the crowd. MMA-Holes in the crowd. MMA-Holes in the crowd.
Flat Earth.
Shout out the greatest holes of all time, NH and Sean Hart.
Wow. Look at that. Flat with some beautiful words. Wonderful, wonderful words. That's very kind of you. That goes to the people, Jesse. 6 to the people.
All right. That's too fitty.
Jesse, no love.
What are you talking about?
You're like Cody Garbrandt over here.
I'll bounce back.
Jesse, no love. What's going on? You're not bouncing. You're out of this game.
I'm bouncing back. Don't worry.
Get out! Get out now! Get out now!
Points Mystic.
Before I give myself the points there, and thank you, Roberto, for the 666. Can you believe that some people are telling us to get rid of that donation? It's like one of my favorites. I love that donation.
It's like my least favorite.
Oh my, people are like, get rid of, get out. I'm like, what? That is the greatest. I don't know, but thank you, Roberto. Mystic
to the boys.
Hi! And Jesse's face!
To the boys.
Yes!
Points to the boys. Hang with the boys. Points to the boys.
We got them points!
Points to the boys, we making that noise.
Oh boy, Roberto making it rain here, Jesse.
Hi.
It's a tie game, right? 250, 250. We got a tie game. 250, 250. This is insane over here. Jesse, you need help. What's going on here?
It's okay. I'll be fine.
You sure?
Yeah.
You feeling it?
I'm going to be okay.
Man, oh man. What a game. What a game tonight. Well, it's me versus the people. Jesse, I mean, if I win, pie in your face. If the people win, 5-hour gaming stream. If you win, pie in my face. Who knows? There is a studio donation that can be tickled. With 17 minutes left, we move on to the next story.
Mike Perry, Moss, remember that bar fight?
I do.
Thing?
Donation in the description. $40 donation. Mike Perry, brand spanking new. Hit that thing.
So because of that situation, the UFC is actually not allowing Mike Perry to return unless he seeks treatment for alcohol abuse.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. So the UFC says it is troubled by the actions of fighter Mike Perry, who was involved in a physical altercation at a bar this week that was caught on video, in which he also yelled racial slurs. In a statement Thursday, the UFC said Perry has apologized and committed to immediately seek professional treatment, including substance and behavioral counseling. After a video that showed Perry punching a man at a Texas restaurant surfaced online Wednesday night, the UFC said it will not be offering Perry his next bout at this time.
Can I play devil's advocate real quick here? I wasn't there. So I don't know. It did look like he was irrational and he was drunk. But at the same time, that guy was pressing him. The old dude, the fat guy.
He's trying to get him out.
I tell you what, Mike Perry was acting like a douche, but the old dude was like shoving and kind of in his face. And
no.
Not for nothing. I'm glad Mike Perry cracked that dude. That dude, he could have just backed off and just let the staff take care of business. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe he worked there.
He was the staff.
But he's clearly, I mean, there's got to be security. There's got to be some, it's a bar, so there's got to be someone there.
Well,
you mean to tell me that fat old guy is the only guy to stop Mike Perry?
Let me tell you more.
I don't know, man. I think that guy was being a fucking penis.
In a, where was I? Come on, Moss. You can't keep doing this to me.
I don't know. I'm trying to defend Mike.
His team and the UFC have agreed to evaluate next steps for Perry following the completion. Why would you do that?
He touched me. Go, he touched me. He touched me. Go, he touched me.
Mike, dance, baby! Roberto with the he touched me.
Points Mystic. I see another 40 donation bites the dust. R.I.P.T. Wood.
Roberto with the $40 donation. Jesse! Oh boy. Oh boy, $290. We got the points.
Points to the boys, we making that noise.
Super chat.
Oh, the points game heating up. 14 minutes left.
Letter 8 pie. PTS most.
Oh my
smiley
God.
Face.
Jesse, what is happening here? It's falling apart.
What's happening is you interrupted the story, boss.
Listen, the people interrupted. I did not. The people have interrupted the story. And
No, you
good timing,
definitely
by the way. Mike Perry story, Mike Perry donation. Perfect timing. The points game. Jesse, you look like you're defeated right now. It's just pie.
I don't care.
Super
We got a super chat coming in. Jean-Paul.
Masvidal will be a 2-belt champ after Saturday. Points game stream.
Wow, look at that. Jean-Paul, thank you. What do you think? Jesse, I know
Points people.
I know I said the people, but what do you think? I mean, do you think he'll pull it off? I mean, come on. Masvidal, 2-belt champion. What's the percentage odds? What do you think?
I say there's a 100% chance that you are going to put 260 down. For the
Okay,
people.
I know that, but I'm saying, what do you think? What are Masvidal's percentages? What do you think?
I don't know.
50-50.
50-50.
50-50, really?
Yeah.
Wow. So it's kind of like, that's actually helping out the Masvidal fans right there. She's optimistic. Come on, dance to me! Mike Perry's, let's go! So he touched me! Yeah, baby! Look, Alex just touched Mike Perry. Look at that, Jesse.
He touched me.
Give me that pen.
Oh my God! So that goes to the people, Jesse. That goes. Oh, there goes the. Do you really need it, or?
Yeah.
Okay. What do we?
Thank you.
Oh gosh, Alex, thank you for the donation. That goes to the people. So Alex is trying to ruin the mystical party here. How dare you, Alex? But that puts it at 300 points. Oh boy, it's going down to the wire. 300 points. This is where we stand in the points game. We are winding it down. Big event tomorrow night.
chat.
Points game in full effect.
Points to the ginger, the one with the wiener.
Oh, that's me. Thank you for the wiener donation. Life and Logic put me back over. Look at that. The boys are hanging in there. All right, so 297. Thank you for the donations tonight. Really appreciate it. What will happen? Will Jesse get a Hail Mary at the buzzer? Will the pie be in my face? Will the mystical put the pie in Jesse's face? Or will the people get the stream on Sunday? 5 hours of gaming on our second channel. What do you think, Jesse? Are you going to come back here?
I always come back, Moss. Come on.
All right, you need a prayer. You need the Hail Mary.
Living on a prayer.
Remember, 10 minutes left in the game. There is a delay, so if you want to participate, hit the link in the description, the super chat, whatever, and say points to Mystic, points to JBH, or to the people, and we'll get an outcome at the end of the 10-minute clock. All right, Jesse, back into the news. Mike Perry.
So basically, he has to seek counseling before he's allowed back in the UFC.
All right. Does he need... I mean, he was a little out of it. He is a professional fighter. Maybe he shouldn't be going that crazy. You know? His hands are weapons, Jess. But I don't know. I think he was kind of... They were kind of baiting him a little bit. We didn't see what happened. He got touched, Jesse. He touched me. All right, let's move on.
All right. Stephen Thompson is warning Kamaru Usman, saying you're not going to break Jorge Masvidal's spirit.
Stephen Thompson, who pretty much dominated Masvidal. Dominated him. All right, let's see what he has to say here.
According to MMA Fighting, in 2019, Jorge Masvidal had one of the most impactful years in history of the sport, and now in his 49th professional fight, he has the chance to become the UFC champion. Before Masvidal cemented his place at the superstar table in the UFC with 3 incredible finishes, he suffered a one-sided unanimous decision loss to Stephen Thompson at UFC 217 in November 2017. That loss led to Gamebred taking all of 2018 off from an octagon competition, going on the Telemundo's reality show, and gaining a newly found perspective of his life as well as a fighting career. After Gilbert Burns was removed from his UFC 251 main event, with Usman due to a positive COVID-19 test, Masvidal.
Dana White looks really weird in this picture, right? Doesn't really look like him. Doesn't he look a little different? Maybe he looks... Is it because he's shorter, or no?
I don't know.
All right. It's just weird. No mask, too. Dana has no mask on, too. It's really strange. All right.
Nearly 3 years ago, Thompson shared the cage with Masvidal at Madison Square Garden. Although he was victorious, Wonderboy took a lot away from that experience. Basically, Wonderboy saying, be careful, Usman, because Masvidal's not going to break.
Okay. There you go. Yeah, I mean, Masvidal is a tough guy to break. I'm kind of with him on that. But if anyone can break him, Marty from Nebraska can get it done. If anyone can break Jorge Masvidal, the guy that only went 30% in one of his fights, I mean, that's how good he is. Sometimes he just goes 30%. He doesn't care. But Masvidal is the holy one. He is Street Jesus. Jesus. I was going to say Judas and Jesus. Street Jesus. So maybe he can get it done. I don't know. What do I know, Jesse? I'm just a silly host of a fantastic MMA show. All right, let's move on. In the points game, winding down, Jesse. We're getting down to the wire here. Down to the buzzer. Who's going to get the dub? As we have 7 minutes and 40 seconds left. 297. I am behind by a little coon's hair. The gaming stream, me, neck and neck. JBH trying to get a Hail Mary to throw the pie in my face. The drama. We could squeeze in one more story. What do we got?
Jorge Masvidal says the 20-pound weight cut for UFC 251 was indeed a rough one. According to BJPenn.com, Masvidal admits his weight cut for his short-notice 251 title fight with Usman was a taxing experience. Usman was originally scheduled to defend his title against Gilbert Burns in the UFC 241 main event. When Burns tested positive for COVID-19 just 6 days out from the fight, however, Masvidal got the call to step in against Usman. After rapidly negotiating a new UFC contract, he agreed. What came next was a brutal 20-pound weight cut down to 170-pound limit for welterweight title fights.
Is there videos of him doing this cut? Is it out flying around?
Pictures. I don't know if...
I don't think he cut that much. I'm calling his bluff.
He cut 20 pounds.
Yeah, but did you see the scale? I think he's full of shit. Honestly, I think, yes, he cut weight, but I don't think he cut 20 pounds in a week. I'm going to go out there and say it. I'm going to go on a limb. The guy used to fight at 155. I think he's bullshitting. I think he stayed in shape, enough, floated around just in case something happened, and wanted to jump in last minute. That's what I'm going to go with here. I think this is all smoke and mirrors. I think he's trying to get inside Usman's head so Usman could think, oh, he's had a bad weight cut. Let me take my foot off the gas and try to catch him with a knee or some crazy shit. Bullshit, Jorge. That picture is...
This is number one bullshit.
Number one bullshit. All right, squeeze one more. We got 6 minutes left in the game, Jesse. 6 minutes. Get your points in.
Kamaru Usman says that Jorge Masvidal's new contract shows that Masvidal is only out for himself. Usman said, at the end of the day, it takes two to tango. It's very hard for just one guy to be able to go out there and really sell to the masses. If I had to think about it, there's maybe a couple guys in the history of combat sports that are able to do something like that. Obviously, Mike Tyson and kind of where Conor McGregor is approaching at this moment, but it's only for so long that you can sell bullshit to the fans. The fans know if you have someone that's worthy of a challenge or not. And the fact that Jorge had such an amazing year in 2019, it puts him into that category to where he's the next biggest challenge for me. It's the fight that people wanted, and it's the fight people are getting. And then he had made comments about Jorge Masvidal's new contract and how much money he's making now.
Listen, Kamaru, listen. Yeah, you're going to win the fight, but Jorge Masvidal's helping all you guys out. Let's be serious. When it comes to making money, Jorge's doing it right. He's making money for himself, and why wouldn't he? And he's opening up the door for you to make more money too. You should take a lesson from him. Listen, it is what it is. Real is real. What I'm saying what Jorge Masvidal is doing here is he's making money, and he's going to make you money too. So just enjoy the ride and shut up. That's what I'm going to say. Win the fight and shut up. Like, come on. What is he talking about? Out for himself? Of course he is. Isn't every fighter out for themselves? What are they fighting for? Everybody else? What kind of stupid shit is that? The hell's going on here? And by the way, I saw in the chat someone said, put some respect on Jorge's name. I understand what he's doing here. I think he's playing possum. So I'm actually giving him credit. Guys, what's going on here? Listen, I'm not sucking off Usman here. Let's be real. Jorge Masvidal's making some cash, and Usman should follow in his footsteps. Stupid. Anything else in that story? All right.
Yeah.
Drunk!
Come on, get loud! MMA-Holes
in the crowd. 4 minutes left in the game.
Come on, get loud! MMA-Holes in the crowd.
Got
MMA-Holes in the crowd.
Yeah.
MMA-Holes in the crowd.
Yeah.
MMA-Holes in the crowd.
Oh boy, Jesse.
Oh, I so live for busting your balls, JBH. Points Moss.
Yes.
And get that damn P.O. box open already.
Oh,
I've been waiting to send JBH's birthday gift out for months. And there better be phone lines tomorrow, or I'm ordering a dozen pizzas to your house.
Oh my goodness. All right, Jesse, what do we got here? So that's 7. Hold on a second. So 13, what do we got? 303, correct? 303. Oh, man. Is it 303?
All right, Alex, just level up. Level up, Alex. You got 3 minutes.
I'm fucking all over the place here. 303.
So
here we go. Special face.
I've got a special
3
face.
minutes left in the game. Special face coming in 11.
Attention is short,
bust to outer space, mine in a special place.
Oh, yeah.
GSP abducted me, I'm from an alien race.
11.
Special face. Special face. Special face.
2 minutes left in the game.
Points Mystic.
Oh boy, points to the mystical one over here. Points to the mystical one. This is crazy stuff as we are winding the game down. Jesse, get the Hail Mary. What do you got?
Nothing. I don't beg for
Hey,
shit.
I want to ask
Oh,
you guys,
shit.
what time is it?
Oh shit!
Let's go!
That's to the people!
Let's go, baby!
Hey, I want to ask you
Oh
guys,
my
what
God,
time is it?
75! Oh my God!
Hey, I want to ask you guys, what time
Wow,
is it?
at 75.
Points People.
Let's
Raised Fist.
go!
Can we get a $75 dono?
Oh man,
Moss, make a $75 donation.
I'm gonna have to do that, man. I'm on it, man. I am on it. Thank you, Alex Lovell. But that goes to the people, Jesse. So the pie in the face with 1:44 left on the clock. Down to the wire. What will happen? Oh my God, Jesse, I'm nervous. What's gonna happen here, Jesse? The points game. Another special face. 11.
So special.
11 points coming in. Is it enough?
I've got a special face.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Attention is short. Bust to outer space, mine in a special place. GSP abducted me, I'm from an alien race.
Oh boy! 1 minute left on the clock.
Special face.
Oh shit.
Special face.
All right, under a minute left, and Roberto says,
Points Mystic.
oh boy, 375, 325, 97. It comes down to either the pie and Jesse face or the 5-hour gaming stream. Oh man, Jesse, what will happen here on the points game? We're coming! Yeah! Oh boy, the bash coming on Ronda! Bam! Hey! Come on, Ronda, Jesse!
Come on, Ronda! Come on, Ronda! Come on, Ronda!
10 seconds left!
Come on, Ronda!
Eggplant. Fuku.
Oh my God, the time is up!
No, pie in the face.
The time is up!
Woo!
The boys have won! The boys have won 5-hour gaming stream on Sunday. Roberto, thank you. Drunk Savage, thank you. Everyone went to the Mysticals and the JBH. Thank you so much for your contributions. But the gaming stream has won. Points to the people.
Super chat.
All right, the double champ.
Points to the people.
Let's go, double champ! Play some more of that music, Moss.
Man, oh man, oh man. The people have spoken. They want the gaming stream. And where's the gaming stream at, Jesse?
Second channel, not the MMA-Holes. Link in the description. Make sure you subscribe because we'll be live on Sunday night for 5 hours.
Wonderful, wonderful.
All right. Thank you very much. That was very
Although,
generous.
I have to say, Moss, as relieved as I am, whew, I'm not getting the pie in the face tonight. I saw a lot of people in the chat saying that they were looking forward to the pie face.
They were looking for, yeah.
So
no
we
pie
should
face.
try it next week.
Nom nom.
Thank you, Alex. No pie and face tonight.
No pie.
No pie. My
So-
mom's like, I stayed up this late. I don't get to see the pie. Like, God damn it.
Maybe we should consider it for next week, Moss.
Possible. We'll see. We'll see. So not the MMA-Holes, link in the description, but tomorrow night, more importantly, big mega event, UFC 251 is going down. And how can you watch it, Jesse?
ESPN Plus, link in the description. Use the link to sign up or pay for your pay-per-view on there. There is a million ways to watch. You can also get free sports and you can replay sports as well as Hulu and Disney Plus. So make sure you check out ESPN Plus. Link in the description.
Yeah, ESPN Plus. That's right. Our friends at ESPN. We have a link in the description. It helps out the MMA Holes. So if you're buying the pay-per-view, if you want to watch any of the fights, hit the link down below. Help out the MMA Holes. Okay.
So it's official. They want the pie next week. Only they're asking for a cream pie.
A cream... Okay, we can do that.
See what I did there?
A cream pie. I like that. A cream pie in the face. I'm in. All right, so a couple more stories left. Big card tomorrow night, and not the co-main, but the other title fight. Peter. What do we got?
All right, so Petr Yan is basically defending Jose Aldo's title opportunity at UFC 251, taking jabs at Henry Cejudo, because I guess some people are kind of dismissing the idea that Jose Aldo deserves the title. So Petr Yan's just kind of defending it and saying, hey, guys, it's fine. He deserves it.
Yeah, a lot of respect between the two. I like their face-off. Really fun. Oh, I didn't do my picks yet.
Samesies.
By the way, whoever's playing Goat Milk.
I just said samesies.
You sure did.
Oh, fuck.
Whoever's playing Goat Milk on the MMAHoles.com, make sure you get your picks in. And this week we will be giving out a prize to the winner, the first place person on the Goat Milk. So
someone requested to get in.
Wait, there's 13 fights on this card? I didn't even notice that. They got 13?
Someone's requesting to get in.
Who do we got?
Kekitner.
Kekitner. You're accepted. You're in. You're in. So what's up with the 13 fights? I didn't know that. That's a lot of fights. Damn, they're giving us a lot of content tomorrow. I got to get my picks in. Remind me to do that tomorrow. I hope I don't miss it. All right, so back to the news over here.
That's it.
Oh, that's it? Okay. That's it. So let's review the card one more time. And remember, jump in. Make sure you subscribe for the MMA Holes, because we will be live reacting to the event UFC 251. 3 title fights. 3 title fights on the card. Crazy stuff. And you have topped off with Jorge Masvidal, Kamaru Usman. Who else we have on the card, JBH? Hold on a second. Let it load up. There you go.
Alexander Volkanovski and Max Holloway, followed by, Petr Yan and Jose Aldo and Jessica Andrade and Rose Namajunas and Amanda Ribas, Paige Van Zandt are the main card for the evening.
So we got 5 up there.
Preliminaries, we have Volkan Ozdemir versus Jiri Prochazka as the last fight of the prelims. Eliza Dos Santos, Muslim Salikov, Makwan Amirkhani versus Danny Henry. Leonardo Santos, which has been widely raved about on this card, versus Roman Bogatov.
Yeah, everyone's saying keep an eyeball out on that fight, Santos versus Bogatov. That should be a pretty fiery one. And early prelims we got?
Yes, Dordor D. Sampson. We will be streaming during the fights. Marcin Tybura versus Maxim Grishin, and Aurelian Paiva versus Zalgas Zumolgolov. And then we've got Carol Rosa versus Vanessa Melo. Martin Day versus Davy Grant is the first fight of the night.
Okay, so that's it. And these are on UFC Fight Pass. We have a link in the description starting at 3 p.m. Eastern time. We have, if you're new to the show, we have the best play-by-play in the world. We have the best community in the world. So shout out to the MMA Holes. If you're not subscribed, hit the sub, notification bell. And tomorrow we debut our new screens, our broadcast booth, and you're not going to want to miss it. You excited debuting our new graphics?
So excited. I can't wait. Don't be an a-hole. Be an M-M.
Whoa. Phone lines? Bad news bat? Oh, sorry.
Ross, what are you doing there?
It just did it. I don't know.
You messed up the ending.
Go ahead. Sorry. It just started going crazy.
Tune in next Friday for the pie face. And also, remember to tune in tomorrow night, 3 p.m. Mountain Time, which is 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Don't be an a-hole. Be an MMA-hole.